when it comes to niggas getting their shit stepped on, Big Sean, and J. Cole need to combine forces together and put an end to this bullying that's going on.
I feel like they just
it's so unfortunate. Like
drop a collab album.
Collab would be crazy in the worst way possible.
Do you think Kendrick did it on purpose? Could like he seen Cole, you know, trying to slowly roll out this like very nostalgic throwback-ish?
I don't think it was on purpose. I feel like it just so happened to happen type of thing. Just like, damn, you should have kind of like seen it coming type beat.
Move out the way.
Yeah.
Facts.
I feel like you don't even care for J. Cole like
right?
that.
Do it again. You feel me? Like that's probably what he's saying to him. He's like, yeah. He's like, that's what you do. So let's see what you do now.
Ah, damn. Hey man, this is like the beef that keeps on giving. You know, shout out to all these. Yeah, shout out to all these legends, man. Just making it worth talking about. Making rap worth something to talk about.
Yeah.
That's been the biggest thing going on. Outside of like all the other rappers getting locked up and facing cases and shit like that. This has kind of been like the highlight to the year.
No cap.
All right.
They freed Young Thug. They released the beef. That's 2024, man.
Traded in for Lil Durk, though. It's kind of crazy.
That's where tweeted that was like, that's what they should do. And that's crazy that that's what happened. That's really good. Niggas really be like devious. A nigga said, bro, don't take Young Thug, take Lil Durk instead.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is a crazy
thing. And then like
a
year and a half later, that's crazy. Niggas is evil, bro.
Hey, man, I want to say free Lil Durk. I'm going to say free Lil Durk.
I'm not saying it.
I'm going to let the legal process work itself out.
I'm not saying that.
But even then, the legal process doesn't always work itself out correctly, though.
What is it? He got someone assassinated, bro?
Murder for hire.
Yeah, I'm good. I can't free him.
Is it justified if it had to do with like the revenge of, you know, King Von? I see cousin like.
That's valid. I just think that you got to move smarter if you're going to do it.
Getting
caught and doing that when you talk all that street shit to me is like, okay.
Well, getting caught is just a part of the risk that came with that decision. You kind of got to live with that.
The way they caught him was crazy, though.
He was trying to
Credit
trick
card
him.
records,
yeah,
bro.
he trying to trick him, make him think he was going over there to that country.
Booked
3 different flights. Like, I got him.
Bro was moving like a movie, bro. Like, it looked cool in the head, but like, it don't work that way.
Played out.
The fans like, we see what you're doing.
It's the same card every time. Like, what? It's the same airport either way.
We switch up the banks or something.
Nah, that's just, that man, hopefully he's good, but.
Let it work itself out. Apparently, Diddy's running the prisons.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
So I don't know if they you know, he got him thinking that, I got you with a record deal if you just, make my bed and shit.
What? Make my bed.
What you mean by that?
That's what they saying.
He probably taking care of people's families outside of the prison. Probably giving a quick, 100,000 here.
So he's being extorted.
I feel like he's extorting them.
He's kind of paying for their services.
Type shit, but it's in prison and they're not seeing no benefit.
Yeah.
Their families might. Maybe.
Do you see like a reality where Diddy gets off?
I feel like we already lived in that reality. No bullshit. Nigga been getting off for years.
If you just start talking, I think there might be a deal there. Make it a more smooth process.
Yeah, I don't see him like serving the rest of his life.
Yeah.
But I could see
maybe though.
10 years.
He deserved more than that.
Oh, for sure. Like if he's guilty of the things they're saying.
Yeah,
for
some
sure.
of that shit's bad, bro. They sexually assaulted everybody from fucking minors to elders, bro. That's nasty work, bro.
Yeah, they say that he got the Family Matters guy. The dad. I don't want to believe that. I can't even spread that on these airways.
Reginald Vell Johnson.
Yo.
Carl Winslow.
That's not how I want to remember Carl Winslow, bro.
He was one of the victims, bro.
Nah.
Victims
crazy.
or participants?
Both, bro.
Hey, man.
He's a victim to the Diddy aura.
The Diddy aura is
and he
crazy.
locked in, and he let his own, inhibitions take over him, and he became the same thing he sought to destroy. Still guilty though.
We're cooked, bro.
Yeah. I got a question for y'all, but let me throw the intro on. Hey man, you already know we rocking. It's another episode of Bad for the Community. We are back. It's Rob the 508 Gold on the mic. Got Nate Nix to my left.
Hello, how you doing?
We got Johnny Wave back in the room.
Hello there.
And St. Yves is not here, but we wishing our brother well. Gotta take care of some things. But
yeah, they tried to kill that nigga. No bullshit. The government tried to put a hit on Yves. It's crazy.
Government put on it. I don't know. I feel like nature had more to do with that.
Bro, the government nature though. It's the weather machine.
The government
bro.
nature.
The weather
They
machine.
amplified it right where he was. They was trying to take out my nigga Yves. That's crazy, bro.
Damn, we gotta protect Yves at all costs. But in the
Yeah,
meantime, like I said, we got Johnny way back in the building. You came back on a good episode, bro.
Facts.
We got
Yes.
some shit to talk about. Sometimes it's kind of like the deadline when it comes to the podcast, and
It's like,
right at
okay.
the 24th hour, blessed.
How did you know?
You know, the day of actually, and you can vouch for this, and Tomo can too. I had wore the Tupac
That is true.
Machiavelli tracksuit
No bullshit.
top. I just had a feeling something just told me.
That's crazy.
Mm.
That's,
Something spoke to me.
So you were just manifesting the Tupac energy into the
And then
air,
a couple
bro. And
hours
then
later,
boom.
yeah, I was like, I seen it. I was like, nah, there's no shot.
That's crazy.
No
Nigga
shot.
Dead was wearing the Tupac shit, and then that nigga dropped.
So GNX, Kendrick Lamar drops the album.
Yo, niggas
thought-
love cars, bro.
That's the classic. That's a classic
Yeah.
look. I'm glad he continued that trend and paid homage to that.
I'm mad, but niggas love cars.
Which one's our favorite out of the three? Like the ones I was seeing thrown around was like the In My Lifetime by Jay-Z.
Yeah, the Jay-Z
Carter
joint was
2.
tough. Definitely not the Carter 2 one. I don't like
I
that
think it's-
cover.
I like the Carter 2 in general. That's
Yeah, I
one
like
of my
the
favorite
album. I don't
albums
really
of all
like the
time.
cover like
I
that.
kind of like that cover.
I don't really rock with it.
It's different from the other ones because it's like from the side angle.
Mm.
See,
Yeah, I
I
always thought it made Wayne look like a little kid.
feel like you saying that just because of his height.
Yeah. I mean, because it's also the angle though. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't know how Kendrick not that tall, but he didn't look like a little kid with it. You know what I'm saying?
He did
It's
it.
the angle. You feel me?
So yeah, everything up. Legs in the room.
Don't show the legs. Nigga.
Don't show the legs. They bullshit.
And as long as you don't like stand like vertically,
Yeah,
you know what I
facts.
mean? If you
gotta
lean on the
lean,
whip,
yeah.
nobody really know.
That's what I'm saying. They'll never know. They'll literally think, oh, nah, he's just cool. Aura.
Or
Not short.
or
Aura.
so where were y'all at when this dropped?
That's how it worked.
Same.
I was in class, and then someone from like a group chat just said he's done it again. I'm like, all right, what does this thing is talking about?
Yeah.
And at Pete, what he sounds like, huh? Like, what exactly are you talking about? And he said he dropped the album. I'm like, all right. Put my
Did you
earbuds
drop
in.
everything you were doing?
Essentially, yeah. I was like, at least
Wow.
going to see like the track list, making sure it was real, everything. I'm like, oh my God, it's a surprise drop.
Yeah.
Right on 9 a.m. over there.
What about you?
Everything.
Nick? Did you drop everything you were doing?
I wasn't doing anything. I was waiting for a meeting to start. Like, and then I had like an hour. Shit dropped. I went downstairs to the studio and I was like, yo, Tomo was down there. I was like, yo, we got bumped the Kendrick album.
Oh,
He
y'all
like,
bumped it together?
Yeah, nigga said
Oh,
he
that's
dropped.
tough.
I was like, yeah, bro. He played that shit. He was bumping that shit. No bullshit. Yeah, that shit was fire.
Yeah, I was at work. The office was slow. Everybody works remote on
Yeah,
Fridays except for
type
me.
shit.
So like I'm really there dolo. So I just threw that on and I got to spin it a couple times. You know, I feel like I thoroughly listened through. I don't know if I have all my thoughts put together on it just
What was you
yet.
thinking though when you heard it though? What was you thinking?
What was I thinking? I like some tracks on it. I really am.
That was what you were thinking. I like some of these songs. That's it. Like you wasn't like, oh, this nigga Kendrick's crazy. Like this nigga's wild. Like shit.
It
You was
felt
I
like
some
more of the
these songs.
same energy that we
Yeah.
kind of like,
From like that, not like us on.
or even from the Let the Party Die. I feel like he's carrying that same tone and note, you know?
That shit was tough.
And
You
it,
didn't fuck with that song though.
not to say I didn't fuck with it. I just know like it's probably not something I'm gonna be going back to, and that how that's played out is it's not something I'm necessarily going back to.
So how do you feel about the first joint on there?
The first joint, waxed out.
Yeah, because that
Morals.
was similar in some ways to Let the Party Die a little bit.
Nah, but there's some quotables in there to like differentiate it enough and create some separation with that one. So like
Because he's talking
him,
about the shit.
yeah, mentioning
Tupac,
Wayne,
meaning
mentioning
Tupac,
Snoop
Snoop.
Dogg. And then for both of them to have their own different responses that you might not have even expected.
Snoop Dogg, the funniest nigga alive.
Snoop
bro.
Dogg is fun. He
Said-
played that cool. That
Nigga said it was the edibles. West King. Yo, nah, West King.
so Kendrick said
Nigga's a
like,
funny
yo, when I
dude, bro.
heard Snoop Dogg, when I seen Snoop Dogg repost the Taylor Made freestyle, I thought it was the edibles. I
Yes.
couldn't believe it. Oh, how could you do me like
And
that?
he said I had to let it go.
Had to let it
Because
go.
he was like, there's no way. I'm not even going to acknowledge that.
And then Wayne, on the other hand, what did he even
I don't
say?
understand. I don't understand why he feels like it's what
That was-
Kendrick said is unwarranted.
Because Kendrick basically said like the actions that he took, he feel like it might have disappointed Wayne
Mhm.
based off of the whole Super Bowl
Yeah, like he didn't say nothing bad about Wayne though.
You know what's so crazy about that whole fiasco? It was all internet created. Like there was nothing substantial to that. Like
to some extent.
Wayne didn't really believe he was doing
but
until people spoke up about him. That's when he was like, you know what? Maybe I should have. Like,
but he didn't have to say that though.
He didn't have to handle himself at all the way he did.
He didn't like. I feel like him uttering those words. You feel me? And saying like, I feel like it was taken away from me. I feel like him saying those words. You feel me? And engaging in that way showed that he was bitter.
But even that verbiage is taken away from me. Like it was ever given to you. Like
that's what I'm saying.
You never got the confirmation.
It's just disappointing.
And it's Kendrick's year. Like, why would you want to take that away? Like, at the end of it, at the base of it, it's Kendrick's year. Reward him for that. Just be happy. I think that's another point that Kendrick made when he said, like, the only person that even congratulated him was Nas.
And it's like, weird.
I'm the first solo like rap artist to headline the Super Bowl.
And Nas is the first. Like, that's tough. Well, I wonder why Nas though. Like,
I feel like he also. I'm not saying he wasn't the only one, but I also feel like he said that because it's also like going back to like the J. Cole song, let Nas down, say Lil Wayne down. Yeah, they mentions Nas. It's like the opposite, you know? It's like
what
Nas
if he did
actually
that?
the one.
What if he's such a petty nigga, mad niggas actually congratulated him? Like,
I feel like that is the case.
The only rapper that but he had to say,
facts.
No.
Nas did.
Facts. Maybe
I let Nas proud, nigga. You let Nas down.
You know what I mean? Maybe it was that like other niggas congratulate him, but not any legends type shit.
You would think Hove did. Like he definitely having conversations with Hove. Hove's the one putting the show together.
I don't know. I feel like it was. Well, I don't think like it was Hove directly saying.
But you know he's having conversations.
Kendrick, we got you on the. Listen, man, we're gonna have you for the Super Bowl, man. Yeah. Congratulations, facts.
Hey, no, go get out of here. Facts. You know him, Jack Dorsey and Kendrick got a relationship. You know that they're tight.
I feel you. But that's just funny, bro. No bullshit.
Pharrell maybe too. I feel like.
Yeah,
probably think, you know.
So then Wayne goes on comes out on Twitter reacting to the lyrics saying, man, what the fuck I do? I just be chilling and they still come for my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep. I beg you all. No one really wants destruction, not even me. But I shall destroy if disturbed on me. Love. That's kind of tough.
I think Kendrick on all the beef, respectfully.
He really don't care. That's my only thing.
But also, Wayne doesn't have the best track record when it comes to the rap beef, bro.
I just think Wayne's not in that space right now. Like, this is not prime Wayne.
Don't say it then.
Yeah.
Don't ask for it, bro. Cause that's what happened, bro. That's what happened to Drake, bro.
I don't want him to do another one of my favorite legends like that.
He's recording it just right now as we speak. He's on the third track.
This is the play though. Wayne tweets this, kind of like, has that bravado, standing up for himself. But there's some level of mutual respect between them that Kendrick's not actually gonna beef with Wayne. That breaks the whole lineage of rap, bro. You can't do that.
He might.
Nah, don't do that. Like, Drake was your direct competitor. Wayne was your influence.
Until now.
Idols become your rivals.
Tyreek.
He influenced the beef. Tell you that much.
Nah, I think Kendrick sees that as just like, yo, it is what it is.
You hope so.
My thing is that Kendrick he didn't say anything like bad about Wayne.
He did.
Him saying like, why am I in it? It's like, bro, he's just responding to he's just responding to how he's still telling you how he feels. Mm-hmm. You feel me? He's not even telling you like saying directly, Wayne did this, so now I'm responding. He just said, I feel like I let you down. You feel me? Because you didn't congratulate me. That's all he's saying. That's nothing, bro. That's literally nothing.
Tight.
That's not even warranting a response. Or if it is gonna warrant a response, it could just be like, congratulations.
It's a vague enough statement that I don't even know what sentiment to grab from it.
Type shit.
You know?
And this nigga's like defensive.
He could have just said it's all love and kept it pushing.
Shit, like anything, but this
now,
just shows
still,
that this
like,
nigga's bitter, bro.
Yeah.
Facts. So
I don't know. And it's Wayne too. Like, that's the thing about Wayne is that niggas don't remember that. Like, coming up, Wayne was one of those niggas that like the OGs wasn't really like uplifting. That's crazy, bro.
So he kind of knows not to hate on that next generation. You would think he wouldn't want to reciprocate that.
I was mad jealous of him, seeing him do all that shit. That's crazy, bro. And he was one of the young niggas getting taken advantage of the most too. And that's corny, bro. No bullshit.
Yeah, nah, we don't want this look from Wayne. I think Wayne's got to chill. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere from here.
Yeah,
so
let it probably talk. Or
let it be
shit.
what it is. That is a tough line though. Like, I don't even want destruction. Like,
no bullshit. But
if it needed, you feel me? If you disturb me, like, hey,
we gotta see. We'll see.
He's getting washed, respectfully.
So I guess quickly, I kind of just want to know how y'all feeling about the project.
Shit's fire.
Some standout tracks.
All of them. Except for GNX. That shit's ass. But every other track stands out to me heavy.
Everything
Shit's
stands
fire.
out. Okay, as I'm going through it, Whacked Out Morals.
Fire.
I
I think it was spitting. He was talking
That's
for
a great
mad
intro.
long. When I first heard it, I was saying I don't like when niggas just get on the track and talk. I like because it's just stream of consciousness shit. That's cool to me, but it's a one-time listen and I move on.
That's a big thing. It's like how often is he gonna
But the thing
stay on
is,
that note?
When I listened to it again though, I was listening to more of the elements and I was listening to more of the things that he was talking about specifically and how some of those motifs came up later on the album. I think it's a good ultra.
I like the energy that he's bringing. I think
Yeah, it's fire.
it kind of solidifies immediately like the type of energy he's on. Like it's really fuck everybody.
No bullshit.
Like I don't know what he's
I feel
seeing
him.
during this whole, I don't know the back end of this beef.
Bro, niggas show their true colors. It's like
I
you
feel
said.
like he got overwhelmed with love at the same time, which I think allows him
That's true.
to step into this bag.
Facts. Because the niggas that fuck with him, they're like, I know you're not talking about me. Niggas is secure. But the niggas that was like doing all that weird shit, and even right now, like you talked about the Metro and Future shit, specifically Future, where it's like, okay, what do you mean by this, bro? You know
Yeah,
what?
Future tried to insert
Fuck
himself
you.
into a conversation he had no business being in.
Type shit. But I fucked with it though. I thought that shit was tough. That was a great like.
What Future said?
No.
Oh, okay, we're back to the album.
Back down Murals. That shit was tough.
No, I definitely agree. Squabble Up.
Fire.
This was a continuation to the song
Fire.
that we kind of all fell in love with. You feel me? You seen the TikToks and shit with,
Reincarnated.
Yeah.
I was stuck. That shit's fire. That nigga said, she look good, but she don't got no ties.
Did you
Walk
love
here,
the rest of
walk out with
what he did? Because we heard the first
Fire.
minute of it,
Yeah.
but
That shit was
afterwards,
tough, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit was good.
I liked it. I like the sample he added in there too.
Facts.
That
in
shit just made me
between.
move.
Music. That shit's tough. Yo,
That was up.
I just want to know, like, what going through this nigga's mind where he's like, this has to be the hook.
So
Because it's squabble up. Squabble up. You know, put mad emphasis on that shit, bro. Like,
but he do that.
I feel you.
He do that with his voice. He's always
going
gonna find something like it could be West Coast, but it's gonna be him. Like there's no doubt about that. He's not playing into just the stereotypical
He
sound.
just came off feel like super swaggered out.
Facts.
It's like
Yeah.
really on some.
He
I don't
got a
say
new
nonchalant, but
lineup,
just
bro.
like he's so confident. Like he really can say anything, and it works. Like he say anything that works.
Niggas don't know that. Niggas ain't said nothing about
He
that.
got a different glow and not like us. You gotta admit that, bro. You feel me?
Like, he moving
cleaned up.
You
different,
see what
bro.
you look like in damn, the nigga look despair, bro. Like
Nigga cleaned up. Nigga, no bullshit. Even if Mr.
he
Morale,
finally got the
nigga,
cut, like yo.
you seen the music videos with Mr. Morale? You look like he's still like kind of like regular nigga-ish, bro. That shit, he's like, nah. Nigga.
You nigga glowing
No
and shit.
bullshit, bro. That shit was crazy.
Nigga using bevel. I don't know.
No bullshit. Nigga
But,
probably got the fucking
Nah,
the human
I
race.
fucked with that joint.
I'm
And then
for
we
real,
got Luther following up with
Fire.
that. That's the joint with SZA.
SZA, that shit was fire.
That's my first like, all right.
That shit was crazy.
I didn't love it like a normal, like if I read that on paper, SZA, K-Dot.
That nigga said five.
I thought like for me
Five.
once like it got to like the slow songs, I'm like, all right, kind of losing the energy. But re-listening to it, I'm like, this shit's nice.
You feel
Like
me?
them going back and forth and stuff. I'm like,
harmonizing.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit was dope. That nigga Tomo was saying that's that sync music. I was like, fuck it. Gotta get a
It
bag.
could be. It could be. You see what All the Stars did.
I'm
That's the
mad.
ultimate
I'm
sync
mad.
song. Like, come on.
And that's crazy. When that song came out, I ain't really like
But
it.
that's why I also have mad high expectations. I don't know. Like this one was just cool. I think like
I mean,
SZA
that's not
was,
the only joint they have though. But that I think that
she did feature prominently on this. Yeah,
That shit was tough, though.
Two more.
it was cool.
I love the when she came in after the first sample, after the second time the sample came in, and then it was like her like version of the like her hook, and then like they came in together. That shit was tough. I don't know too much about Kendrick verse.
But the
though.
next one, Man at the Garden.
fire.
That's
That
might be my favorite out of the whole album. It
Top
might
two
be.
at least.
It might be.
I'm surprised you like that song.
I love that song.
I'm surprised though.
No,
I
that
feel like
that
you
feels
usually-
like the statement piece of the album.
I feel like you usually don't like when Kendrick does like that monotone flow and then gets amped at the end.
Nah, but like if
Because
anything,
the last two times he did it, you was like, eh.
I think it also hit different. Because I re-listened to it in the whole album this
Yeah.
morning, and I was at the gym.
Yeah, facts.
It kind
builds
of
up,
it
nigga.
has a night like early morning vibes, like
deserve
positive
it all.
affirmations, like I deserve it all.
Nigga
Like,
said, I
it-
like the affirmation.
it feel
Nigga said,
that
I do deserve it all,
way.
nigga.
Type
I'm
shit.
here, nigga. I fuck with that.
I feel like that's the energy, I want to be absorbing. So I like that.
Nah, I love that song, bro. I love to me, that song is like, again, like detailing like how Kendrick has like this kind of like this battle within himself in a way between like him and like who he feels like he's supposed to be because of like his own spiritual belief. You feel me? And I think that like that battle plays prominently in this album, but I think in that song in particular, it's like it manifests in a real like powerful way. But like he doesn't spend time like talking too much or like feeling sorry for himself. Instead, he's like taking the opposite stance where he's like, "Fuck it, I don't care. Like everything is mine, bro. Everything is mine."
No, the whole
like,
tone I got from this album, like, if anything, it's kind of like arrogance.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm not humble no more."
It's like, it's not a direct comparison because I don't think he's as like far off the ledge as the other guy. But it really, what I couldn't escape was like, this gives me when Kanye was in his Yeezus bag. Just understanding, like getting all that praise, understanding that you're on a level that's beyond a lot of niggas. And when you're put in that position of power, how do you respond to it? You know what I mean? I do think Kendrick has more morals and principles than, he's probably a more principled person than Kanye is. You know what I mean? So I don't think he's gonna jump off the bridge in that direction. But I definitely don't get humbled from this at all. Like, he reflected on his last joint.
Maybe not all the songs. Some of the songs he comes in and I feel like he's like very much like understanding of like his position and like wanting to do right by it and shit. Yeah. But I think on this song in particular, he was like, "Fuck all that.
Tight shit.
I'm gonna show these niggas why I'm the best." So like what he said,
especially the ending.
Yeah, what he said makes you feel like
you deserve the greatest of all time.
No bullshit,
motherfucker. See,
I think he's just accepting who he is, or he's coming to terms with like who he actually is.
You think he's the GOAT?
He might be the GOAT.
You think he's the GOAT?
I didn't need this album to know he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's the greatest rapper of all time.
Kanye's my favorite, but
low key though.
Kendrick is the greatest rapper.
Yeah, I think before the beef, there was a split.
Kanye too, low key.
Might.
Yeah, you gotta think about that one.
I feel like before the beef, there was a split type of thinking between. Obviously, I think everybody could agree that Kendrick just had the more critically acclaimed discography.
Yeah.
You know, a very much more intentional discography, thematically, artistically, all of that. And then I think
they don't play Kendrick in the club.
Exactly.
That wasn't true though. To be
not
fair.
necessarily, but that's not also what he's going for.
Type shit. But now.
I feel like he tracks to play in the club.
He showed niggas like, oh, you didn't think I could do that.
It's mainly club records on this, if anything.
Yeah.
They're gonna play it in the club. I don't think it like all the way goes for the club.
Yeah. Peekaboo. I don't know.
Peekaboo, bro. Cool. TV off.
What's up?
That shit's crazy.
I like TV off.
That shit.
I like TV off a lot,
bro. When I heard that shit,
especially the first half,
instantly my favorite. Bro, the second half was crazy.
And whoever the feature was on that too. I feel like I love the West Coast features he brought on here. If anything.
What was the song with Roddy Ricch?
They were kind of my favorite parts.
What was the song with Roddy Ricch and Wally the Sensei?
Is it Dodger Blue?
Dodger Blue? That shit's tough.
Wait.
That shit's tough.
Roddy Ricch was in that song? Was on that song?
Yeah, he was on the hook.
He was like singing the hook.
He was singing the hook with with a couple other people.
Dodger Blue is low-key probably like a number 3 like favorite.
Wearing that shit. Nigga said, yeah.
There we go.
Nigga locked in.
Nigga locked in. Shout out to
that when I heard that song, like we're not even going in order no more, nigga. No,
yeah,
that shit's crazy. When I heard that shit, bro, the hook was crazy. Because you remember
it's a vibe, like even from the beat.
You remember when we seen the pop-up or the pop-out, what's it called? The pop-out?
Yeah.
Pop-out show.
Yeah, bro. When we seen that, and then Wally the Sensei came out, you remember he was singing that song? He was like, oh, 3 flow. And like, he wasn't even saying it. The crowd was saying that shit. And that shit, I was like, if that nigga not on the next album, bro, that nigga's crazy. Like, yeah, that shit's fire. And then he was on there. I was like, this is what I was waiting for. No bullshit. That was like my favorite song for that whole night. I found out about that. I've been listening to him ever since.
What'd you think about the mustard?
That shit's tough. That shit was tough. Yeah. Bro, like, if
I don't know how it'll age. It's fun right now.
Bro, if you were like listening to it like the first time and it kind of like the beat, he's like, what is he doing in the background, bro? He's like, oh. Like, he's like scared, bro. And he comes out and screams that shit. That shit's tough. Like, he feels like he's getting possessed.
It's like manifesting out of it.
The spirit. That shit's tough. Bro, like, this nigga's nuts, bro. Like, niggas is not understanding, bro. This is a very tapped nigga, bro. He just also can rap really good. And he's like, fuck it. All that shit is, I'm waiting on it.
He just makes it work. I don't know how he does it.
Like
that was TV off, yeah?
Yeah, that was
TV off.
I think we can't skip over Reincarnated, though.
That's just fire, bro.
That level of storytelling that he was telling. Like I said, I'm still trying to piece together who the characters he was talking about were. Like, who these people were. I'm thinking one was Jimi Hendrix. He's talking about, like, the face of blues with his guitar and shit like that. Like, but that level of storytelling, was he basically trying to say, like, he feels like these are his past lives.
I feel like what he's saying is that he himself like has like a spirit in him, or that he has been like drawn to like relay a message through like this spirit that's like kind of like takes over him, which he talks about on other projects too. But I feel like after hearing it, especially like the ending when he like was talking about other people, like where it's like they got kicked out of their homes by their father, and then the third verse he like is kind of going back and forth between him and God, and it's like God is like saying, I kicked you out of heaven for this reason, you know what I mean, because you wasn't humble, you wasn't, you know what I mean, you wasn't moving the way that you was supposed to move, you was anxious, you feel me, like because you was too eager to get shit right, get shit done. So I had to kick you out so you can learn your lessons over here, you feel me, and I see the way you're using the people, the way you engaging with the people, you ain't there yet, you know what I'm saying, you're not where you need to be yet. And the nigga's like, shit. So I had 100 hoods on one stage. He's like, okay.
I don't know.
Like he's like, tell me more. Like,
But you still want war
you
type
feel
shit.
me? And he's like, no, I don't. He's like, so who you lying to, my nigga? Like, who you like?
Yeah, actions speak otherwise.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just thought that was dope, bro. Niggas was saying that was the best song they ever heard. I think that shit's pretty up there, bro.
It's not.
It's
I
up
understand.
there for sure.
I think they really enjoy
The beat choice?
the Tupac
Beat choice.
energy of the
Bro,
the
he
song.
sampled the Tupac joint.
He did.
Reincarnated.
You feel me? And then, bro, you gotta be honest about that. The storytelling, like you said, is fire. But the nigga was dead, like rapping at the crazy level. The storytelling,
The perspectives.
fucking, you feel
It's not
me?
the greatest song I ever heard, because the greatest song I've ever heard also has to be the song like I enjoy listening to.
You don't enjoy
at
that
any
song?
given moment.
If that
Not-
song comes on, you
not-
skipping it?
It depends on the moment. It depends, like, am I ready for all that? Like, do I want to take all that in? Because if you tune out, it's just gonna be rapping. It's gonna be just a lot of rapping.
He was rapping.
You
though.
gotta be like locked in every time you really listen to that song and like absorb it
But
all
he was
together.
rapping.
And that's a lot of Kendrick music too.
Damn. Niggas not
was
fucking
a-
with the Kendrick stories, bro. I fucked with that song.
I have
'cause
a
the
way
nigga was
better- I have
dead rapping, bro.
I have my favorite story.
Hard Part 6.
Hard Part 6.
Shit was fire. That's my favorite
The
song
story,
over
the
there.
black hippie to, you know, him leaving TDE to building what he's doing in PG Lang. I
Yeah.
thought that storytelling, that was dope shit. That was us
was
getting
good.
behind the curtain of something that we've grown up on.
And the thing
Such
is,
a beautiful story.
It's a story that niggas know too. So it's not even like niggas are like, I mean, some people probably don't, but it's not even like niggas are like not aware that these things take place. But that perspective, that's kind of what you were saying earlier, the perspective that the nigga offers is really significant, because all we're saying is like, this is what we see. Like, we know this, but like to hear from his words and his mind, you feel me, and understand like, well, how he was viewing it, you feel me, and like the certain, like the nuances of it that took place and how like significant certain things are. Because I'll tell you this, I seen niggas trying to downplay like Absol and say like, nigga, no one's looking for that nigga and all this shit.
They're bringing up his sales and
You
shit,
feel
which
me?
is
And trying
corny.
to-
Like, how you can't
Bro.
measure Absol's music with those type of measurements.
Trying to explain to niggas that this is like a pivotal figure in hip hop, not because of like what he's done as an
Yeah.
individual, but because of his influence is crazy.
Literally.
Niggas just don't understand.
You could never listen to Absol
Right.
music ever, but your favorite
You feel
artist
me?
is influenced by him. Like,
And-
and without him, your favorite artist wouldn't be what the version of him that he is today.
You feel me? It's crazy.
So I
That
appreciate
shit was fire.
him always showing the love, no matter what is going on and
The
behind the
SWV?
scenes that we're not hip to. When you see these moments, like at the pop out,
Facts.
they had that moment together.
He was
for them
holding
to
that
still
nigga,
be-
bro. He's
you
rapping.
feel?
That shit was
Like,
tough.
yeah, that was amazing. That was an amazing moment. That felt bro. That felt, I don't know,
I
beyond
might need to run that
like
back.
Lord.
Facts.
Sure, come on. Like that whole sequence is just
Yeah,
it's
nah.
biblical. Like I feel like a lot of times, especially when we were reviewing Mr. Morale, we just talk
Yeah.
about Kendrick's, the way that he kind of presents himself as this like prophet. Like when I'm hearing you talking about him, you know, with the meaning behind like reincarnated possibly, I'm thinking like, yo, this nigga think he the Avatar, bro. Like he got that spirit in him that only exists in a few people in every music generation.
But you know what's crazy though, low key? This is something that like I think like for a lot of people that maybe like are more into like the Bible can probably speak to better than I can. But the thing about like being able to like engage with spirits is that they're always engaging through you. Is that a lot of times people like just don't let them out. Like we might have things that we want to say or have things that we feel, but we're like, this is not gonna be like, I can't say that. Or like, I'm not gonna put that out there because I don't feel as comfortable, even though I'm being called to do it, I'm not gonna take that. But I feel like what Kendrick is saying, and this has like been a prominent theme, like specifically in Damn, I think it came out a lot, is that he's saying that he's gonna do these things and he doesn't care because the angels are essentially speaking through him. You feel me? Like when he was talking about like Metatron and all that shit, it's like he's basically saying like, we all have this, but I'm just gonna say it because I don't see anyone else saying it. And like, if I'm not gonna say it, then I don't think anyone else will. And if we're all being called to do it, but no one's doing it, then someone got to do it. So I will be that person. You feel me? So it sounds like he's like seeing himself as like this prophet, but in reality, I think he's just like saying, I'm just not afraid to do the things that other people are afraid to do. You know what I mean? Like when he was talking about like on the first track when he was saying like niggas is too PC or whatever to say certain shit.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care. I feel like that was like an example of him saying it in a way that niggas can understand. It's like some of the shit, bro, y'all mad at me for saying this shit about this nigga, but we all know this shit was true.
We're all
Why
thinking
no
the
one else
same
saying it?
thing.
Y'all not safe either.
I feel like he really the embodiment of the black man, bro. Like all the negative attributes you could have, like, the highest level, the highest form and vibrations.
Just turn it on.
But he's still like, he doesn't carry himself as if like he's no stranger to the regular like black person. Like, to be honest, you feel me? He could get as ignorant as he want, but we know that he's still like he's real and someone that you could look up to type.
And he actually cares. Like he means well.
The meaning well is the biggest part.
Because niggas was saying, they was like, that was one of the things that Drake tried to say about him. He was like, you don't do nothing for content, all this shit.
That was crazy.
Which was crazy already. But it's like even
he was
before
just throwing like anything
just
he
random
could.
shit.
Like,
but now it's like, bro, it's like you try to deface the nigga's character, but the nigga's character has shined through this whole ordeal. You feel me? And like even beyond that. So it's like, but now we have to think. Since then, what have we seen Drake do?
We've seen him do a lot.
They was trying to tear down DeMar, bro. He was making that shit about him when it was supposed to be about Vince Carter.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
I hate.
It's like shit like that. It's like nigga. I mean, can't come for niggas.
He's definitely done a lot, but it was mutual in a lot of those circumstances. But regardless, I think the last standout track for me, the DeMar one was a little nasty.
DeMar ain't do nothing.
It was a little nasty.
He's just playing ball.
He playing aside though. He definitely playing aside. He's playing aside. He had the album like 3 weeks ago. You seen his interview?
I'm mad.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
I think the last standout track for me on this the album's the outro, Gloria. I feel like it's, I don't want to say standard, but like it gives me I used to love her vibes.
That shit's tough.
When you just like metaphorically speaking on like a woman the entire time, but it's really like the rap game or the pen, his pen in this specific one.
Everybody got something like that.
I appreciate that. You could always appreciate that. And I think he did a great job.
Yeah.
It was a fitting outro.
Nigga said he was kissing her in the back of class to get a rush. Nigga, weird.
Some of the bars
that shit was weird.
I kind of knew exactly what he was talking about.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know how when your pen's dying, like tap it on your tongue? I get it, but it's like...
No, he had a lot of specific references. Like, when he, like, I don't know, he said something around like scratching out bitches. Like, and like, you think he's talking in the literal sense, but he might be going back like, do I want to use the word bitch in my rap song?
Shit,
like,
maybe, yeah.
Whatever.
This nigga, he's a smart guy, bro. I'm glad that he was able to put this out because I feel like niggas wanted new music from him, right?
For
They just
sure.
wanted like an album.
You gotta capitalize on the momentum.
You feel me? Like he had it. So I feel like now that he's put this out, like that'll like give niggas a chance to kind of like just enjoy this and like take it for what it is, but also get put on to some new artists along the way too, because a lot of these niggas is tough. No bullshit.
And that's what determines how I genuinely feel at the end of the, like, I don't want to jump off like on the pod, like, and people might have thought from Twitter that like I was hating on this on the album based off the first listen, but I wasn't.
Like you was hating on niggas.
I was hating on the reception.
You hating on these niggas out here, no bullshit.
Nah, I wasn't even hating on
because some niggas was gassing it though.
It was just internet talk. It was just like Twitter, you know what I mean? Especially when you enter certain echo chambers and stuff like that.
Nah, facts.
I didn't
see some nasty shit until this morning though.
What was that?
Like, I seen a couple different things where I was like, all right, y'all niggas is it's glazing, sure, but like y'all niggas is taking it too far. I seen one comment when the lady was like, Kendrick, pull it out, it hurts, shit like that. I'm like, all right, relax.
No doubt.
I'm like, relax. It's music. Like, what are we talking about right now? You know what I mean? And there was another nigga saying like, if I die today, like I'll die, like I'll be the most content nigga to ever live because this album saved me. And I'm like,
okay. The album saved you is crazy.
I'm like, this nigga was fucking, he was
saved him from what?
Bro, saved him from the club. He was like, bro, I haven't been in the club in years. I can finally go because he's like, because Kendrick made like, I don't understand what niggas is on, bro.
And that's my thing. Yo, I don't want to come off like there's anything wrong with this album. There's nothing wrong with this album. To me, I think it's a solid project. I love the concisiveness. I love that, yo, I can get through it in 45 minutes. Let's get back to that. I love that. You feel me? And that he capitalized. I'm just not jumping out the window. I think it's comfortably out of his top 3. And I think
comfortably out?
That doesn't mean that's not.
I don't know.
No. What's your
I think
top
it's comfortably outside of the top 3. That top 3 for me, Mr. Morale, Damn, and Good Kid, Mad City.
Really?
I don't know.
This might be better than Mr. Morale.
Wait, did I say no? Switch out damn. I'm so sorry. I said damn, I meant To Pimp a Butterfly. So Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, Mr. Morale.
Whoa, you've gone too far.
I think it could be better than damn.
I think because how short it is, it definitely kind of helps because it's very like stapled in.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mr. Morale has like what 22 songs,
It's like
24.
Tough though.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
bro.
good. No,
It has so much more depth
Count Me Out is
to
one
it.
of Count Me Out is probably one of my favorite top 3 songs. Like
Okay.
I love when you got me. No, that whole sequence. I'm gonna give it more time before I make that decision. I honestly think my theory is actually this is just like a tease. Like there's actually gonna be another album.
This is my question for y'all.
Just waiting for J. Cole to drop.
If this was no bullshit, when he dropped the Fall Off, I'm telling you, same day. Like he's gonna do it,
you know what? Because now we know the nigga got the power to drop that shit at any hour. That's crazy.
Tight.
Nigga drop an album at
12:30.
you feel me? Like,
That's
nigga just dropping whatever. So low key, if I was an artist and I see that, I'd be like, yo, I probably hit him like, yo, I don't want no problems, bro.
Yo, he gonna make the Fall Off continue to be delayed, bro. Like, that's my only gripe with fucking Cole, bro. Just drop Fall Off, bro. He's been teasing this album since like 2018, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been 6 years, bro, since KOD.
He knew the Fall Off was gonna be a thing since the come up. Just the warm up, like he knew, bro. And he's been taking his sweet old time with it. That's for sure. But I think this is more like a might delete later. It's like, yo, if this is gonna have a follow up to it, I have nothing wrong with this.
Have you gone back to that album since?
Might delete later.
Yeah.
Not often. But when the songs I liked are, get thrown on shuffle, I listen to it, Pie and shit. That like there's some tough rapping on there.
That's such a light-skinned name for an album, bro. Might delete later.
It's a Drake ass like album title. No bullshit.
They was around each other for a little too long, bro.
I don't like it.
On tour, he named it on tour.
I'm like, yeah.
But would you guys be satisfied if this was the album? If this was after the results of the beef, Pop Out, Super Bowl announcement, and then boom, GNX. This is the album before we gotta wait a little bit more for another one.
Maybe.
Would you be a little bit disappointed?
I think I would be disappointed.
Or would it be enough for you?
It depends. I just gotta see what he does with the rest of the rollout. Like, are there gonna be videos and you know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, I just haven't. To me, right now, it's just been like an album.
Mm-hmm.
Like none of the songs, except for I guess you know what I mean. The second joint. Squabble Up. We haven't seen any visuals for them.
Yeah.
There hasn't really been anything that he's promoted. So I don't know. To me, if he has more stuff that goes with it, then I don't think so. I think I'll be smooth with that. You know what I mean? Because I know it won't be his last album type shit.
True.
He posted a snippet to a song that wasn't on the album.
Even come out.
So I don't know if he'll come out with that as a single. Yeah, it was.
That shit was kind of angelic.
Or if that's just like, or if that is the teaser to the other album. I don't know.
Where's he finding these locations? Where was this nigga, bro?
I don't know. Him and Dave Free be cooking up too with the videos.
I noticed that with the visuals, like he just sit there.
Facts.
And it's just a beautiful like background, and it just let the camera pan on that
cinematography.
Where is he finding this shit though? Where is he finding these locations? Where was this nigga? Like it was like a little like chapel, but like
it could have been
with
Rome
a glass.
for all you
I'm
know.
mad. Bro, this nigga's
he nice, bro.
Kind of tough, bro.
And I love how he just let it speak through the album.
Facts.
But ultimately, if this was like the album, like the one like we have to go into the Super Bowl with, I'd be a little bit disappointed.
Why? Why disappointed?
Because I don't know how much of it I'm truly like. That's what I'm thinking. In the moment, I can appreciate it. That's why I'm not knocking it. Like, how could I ever be mad at like Kendrick is, regardless of this album, Kendrick has had the best year for a rapper in a minute, bro. You know what I mean? This solidified his greatness. Like that, the results of that beef, the way he decisively killed, what did he say? Strangle one of the GOATs. Like, you feel me? I can't take anything away. At this point, who the fuck am I to tell him what he should be doing, bro? Like, yo, do what you want at this point.
Yeah, facts, type shit.
But I don't necessarily know how much I would. Nah, I like a good 7 out of 12 of these. And then maybe over time it turns into like 5 I really go back to. But I do think it does comfortably sit out at the top 3 for me, just in terms of like the depth. I told you, like outside of the couple songs that we spoke on, it was like one note. Very like, yo, talking his shit, solidify himself, pushing the West. Like, I think it feels like a very appropriate right after the Pop Out. What we got from the Pop. I think that's very appropriate.
I think right now, we're getting to a point kind of like, how, at least my point of view, how Kanye is, where like everyone has at least one favorite album from Kanye that may be different from everybody else. Someone could like Yves, but another person could like Graduation, right? There's people like that. I feel like now we're getting to a point where Kendrick's also having that sort of options for folks. So the people that don't like the lyrical miracle stuff, all right, cool. Now I have an album that you can actually listen to, bump your head to, shake ass to type shit, and like that too. So it's like I can see your point of view and your top 3, but that might be someone's top 1 now because of those options of that. So it'll be stuff like that.
That shit was tough.
But
so where do you? It's too early to tell, but where does that sit among the discography? How do you gauge it? Because you went out, you was in the group chat saying it's an amazing album.
I didn't even say that.
Oh, you didn't say amazing?
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't even talk about
that. He's like, my headset.
I was like, I think the album's fire. I don't know if it's amazing. It's good. It's like
any lowlights to you?
Yeah, bro. GNX is ass, bro. I don't like hear it. The less I like it, bro. That shit. Like at first it was smooth, but now it's like this beat don't.
I didn't like
it.
Peekaboo either, to be honest.
Peekaboo's tough.
What?
You're wild.
Peekaboo's nice.
What does he keep repeating? Like,
is that the one
like,
what they talking about? What they talking about? They ain't talking about that.
What they talking about that? What they talking about that?
I don't like that.
That shit's tough. I don't like that. They talking about that.
They don't do that. That shit don't do it for me.
And then he had the niggas coming in.
Yeah, they going back and forth.
That's just tough.
But I do like the West Coast features, but in those songs, like
nah, that song is fire. You gotta bump it again, man. You gotta give it another chance. That's just crazy. That song is fire.
Tomo has infiltrated the podcast.
The hardest rap album to drop this year.
The hardest rap album
to drop this year. You can't say that's an incorrect statement.
The hardest rap album to drop.
The Kendrick spirit, bro.
Some may say Blue Lips by Schoolboy Q. I might not say that.
That's valid. That would be a valid statement.
Can I be honest with you though? I think Tyler album was harder.
Tyler's not a full like.
Is that a rap
hip hop?
That was a rap album.
What?
He rapped the whole album.
I feel you. Sometimes he'd be like, "Yo, my shit not rap." But
he said that one album.
He
said that with one album.
He literally said he's rapping, bro. He loves being a rapper.
He was rapping on that shit.
Don't say that shit, bro, and niggas categorize you in the rap, bro. Shit, bro.
All right, but he said it for one album.
Shit like that made Yachty do that shit that he did, nigga.
No, it's not. He said it for one album. He said it for Igor.
Yachty said it for one album too.
Because on Igor, he said he was like rapping. When he said he was rapping less than half of the time.
So he's like the intro track, a rap track, and he rapping on that shit.
No, on Igor, no.
The shit with the drums,
that's not the
Is it literally just like
intro track
a strange synth? Yeah,
and then like niggas singing.
I'm not gonna lie, saying it's the hardest like rap out. It possibly could, bro.
What's it called?
I don't think it's that strong. This is not a strong year, bro.
Absol's joint.
I didn't listen to it.
That shit was tough. That nigga was rapping on that shit,
man.
That nigga was rapping though.
Yeah.
Like you gotta hear it. Like
I don't think it's a particularly strong year, bro.
Bro. There's some shit that came out this year.
It was a cool year, not a crazy.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's all I gotta say.
I need the new Push album to drop. Then we got. Don't tell me I don't understand what I've been gassing the album, bro, the whole time.
Niggas is fucking with it, bro. The thing is, nigga got the Yeti.
Yeah, you a different type of nigga right now.
I didn't buy this, bro. My girl bought this.
Relax,
it's a very convenient. It's a very convenient way.
XL fucking.
No, that's a Stanley joint.
It's a Stanley, bro. There's nothing wrong with it, bro.
Yo, dog.
Yeah, that nigga's locked in. Nah, fucking yeah, bro. Nah, some of the albums that came out this year are kind of crazy, bro. Like Dochi's shit was tough. I would have put that.
I think this is better than Dochi's.
This was a good year for music.
I was about to say there's some stuff.
Everybody dropped. Who didn't drop? Cardi.
Like I said, both Cardis.
To this day.
Got a couple weeks left.
But wait, you didn't answer my question though. Where does this rank up?
And the Kendrick albums?
Yeah.
To me, it's not in the top 3.
It's not in the top.
The more I think about it, because to me, like Mr. Morale is in my top 3. You feel me? Because I fuck with that album heavy. I think that To Pimp a Butterfly is in my top 3, and I think that I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I want to put Damn in there, so I'm gonna put Damn in there. No bullshit.
All right. Wait. So did you see my my back and forth with Giles about Mr. Morale versus Damn?
Nah. Does he not fuck with Mr. Morale?
No, I don't think he doesn't fuck with Mr. Morale. I think he thinks
that Damn is better?
Damn is like, yeah.
I mean
Damn is really good.
Decisively is crazy. Mr. Morale.
Damn is really good.
Mr. Morale is like one of the, like, I didn't really feel nothing when I listened to Damn. There's like 2 songs on there that made me like feel something. But Mr. Morale, like a lot of songs, I was like, yeah, I actually like, that's how I base it. I base it on how the shit made me feel, you feel me? And if the shit made me feel anything. Damn didn't feel soulless to me, but there was not that many songs and moments on there where I was like, yeah, this is some shit that I needed.
You don't understand it, bro. My
cousin
Kyle. My cousin called
bro,
up
y'all
with said,
feel?
"No, my word."
But
Bro.
Mr. Morale, like the time that came out, I feel like
Niggas
it was just
needed
so
that.
necessary
No
for the
bullshit.
time, bro. When we
Take off
talk
the
about like,
foo-foo.
I just loved his
Take out the
his
Kashi,
social
take out the
commentary
Wi-Fi.
about like
that
cancel
mean?
culture, oppression Olympics, like just people complaining, bro. Just doing a lot. It just bitch nigga activity.
Bro, like I said, Mother I Sober is one of my favorite songs by that nigga, bro. I heard that shit, bro, and I was like, yo, niggas really need to hear this message, though. Because a lot of niggas living with shit that they have yet to, like, unpack.
Process,
And they don't know how to do that shit, bro. They genuinely don't know how to do that shit.
And that was amazing rapping going on too. Like I loved his implementation of Kodak throughout that album. So
Because of his previous works, do you feel like every album has to have a message behind it?
all I care about with any project is intentionality. Like even if I don't love it, as long as I know that that artist really went into it being intentional and not half-assing it or like just kind of,
What if the intention was for it to just bump in the whip?
that's intentionality, bro. Now, if it succeeds in us being able to bump it in the whip, we'll have to see how that plays out. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to see how many songs we truly walk away from with this. So, which one? Like, what was some of your favorites? Like, what do you feel like you walk away from? Like,
GNX.
that's
See?
fucking
That
hilarious.
shit
bro.
is hard, nigga.
That's your favorite song off of there?
My favorite song is Dodger Blue. And then
Yeah, that shit's
GNX.
tough.
Dodger Blue's
Dodger
fire.
Blue is tough.
Dodger Blue is the best song on there, in my opinion.
It's the
Yeah,
best
that shit's crazy.
song, like
the best
like
well-rounded
sonically,
song,
like
rapping on there,
Yeah.
like structure, production, and then GNX, nigga, that's the type of shit I be bumping, my nigga.
Is Roddy Ricch back?
No, yeah, nigga saying one line on that shit. Nigga saying one line, bro.
I didn't even know he was on that shit.
Exactly, right?
Roddy's gonna have to go on like a.
hesitation. No.
Roddy's gotta go on like a 2 Chainz run with just features. That's it. Can never put out your own subs.
I still got
features.
faith in Roddy, bro. I still got faith. But did y'all listen to the best drop of yesterday though?
All right.
Cardi?
Cardi dropped
Dropped yesterday.
because he's not that.
I feel like Kendrick dropped, nigga, so it's like,
J. Cole dropped the
Oh,
warm up,
God.
re-released the warm up. His one of his early mixtapes that was never on streaming services, and now it. But did y'all listen to it though?
You walked to
I went
work?
back. I went.
did.
Listen
I'm
to a couple
not gonna lie,
tracks.
it was an amazing palate cleanser after the Kendrick album. After like
Palate
spinning the
cleanser's crazy.
yeah,
Did
bro.
you walk to work?
No, I did not walk. Is J. Cole exclusively for the niggas that walk to work?
Baby, bro. That nigga be biking,
I was
bro.
gonna say a little bit, bro.
Fuel
He,
economy.
but he
say
the
one,
everyday man.
When
bro.
I tell you that, when I was walking to work, I was listening a little more J. Cole at that time. No bullshit. Like, yo. I feel like I got the car and I was like, I might never listen to him again after this. Bro.
I love-
I low-key started
You
to
don't
hate
think
on that,
nah,
bro.
see,
You don't think
It
it's
is
kind of
crazy.
sad?
what?
I feel like folks can start saying, I miss the old J. Cole.
He's
Let's
literally
not-
re-releasing the old J. Cole. Y'all not bumping it. Shut up, bro. What?
I don't know.
Bro,
But that's
This-
because
that nigga was
before I had the
rapping, bro.
context, though.
Bro,
Like, now I have more context of who J. Cole is. So when I hear the old J. Cole, it's like, damn, I wish I didn't know so
Now-
much.
now
I wish he didn't do some of
I
these
understand the
things.
current complaints maybe when you listen to new J. Cole and you're like, all right, bro, you've accomplished so much. We've got so much music from you. We kind of need you to rap more than just
Rap
rapping
your
about rapping.
life, nigga.
You know what I mean? Like get
Chance?
a little bit broader with the subject
That's his
matter.
life.
But when this is directly a timepiece from his come up, bro, and like
Yeah.
in his travels to New York
It's
and
tough.
leaving his state and like that man loved rap, bro. That's
bet.
all he wanted to do with his life.
And he got it.
And he
But now-
accomplished
but
it.
now what?
Now that's what we have to wait for the fall off for. But clearly he's rolling something out, bro.
He been up, though.
No, but he's clearly trying to put this story. He's trying to put the perfect end to this story. There was the come up, the warm up.
Bro.
And now we got-
He's releasing these with audio, with like on podcasts too, right? That's
Yeah.
some shit?
Have you been listening?
I have not.
I listened to
That's
the
something
first
you have to
episode.
like purchase, right? What's how does it work?
So it's available if you go to what is it? It's not Audible. What's the shit called? The Apple is it
Apple
Podcasts, I
or
guess. Yeah.
books. I don't know.
Yeah, it's some shit. It's under there, but it came up on my feed. So I listened to the first episode, which I think was free.
Oh, okay.
I have not listened to the rest of them. I don't know. That shit was mad boring. But it's interesting that he's like, because it's just niggas talking like this. It's just like shit. In
But
it,
he's
though.
like,
It's not just,
he's kind of like
yeah, he's telling the story, and he's also talking about like specific like key
reminiscing
moments.
on.
Yeah, so it's cool. And
these
there's
key
there's sound
moments in
effects
it.
and shit in it too. It's not just talking, which is it's
Okay,
cool.
I like that.
But yeah, I don't care enough.
He's the everyday man. I gotta love it, bro. And the thing is, when he starts rapping again, Kendrick, I feel like he's in a stage in his career. Like he's not trying to give you the same shit he's given you before. He's trying to expand his sound and everything that he offers us. And sometimes it goes a little. It's not something you want to always hear all the time.
That's what you're supposed to do as an artist.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's a diss when I say like,
no, for sure.
I could still go when I hear the J. Cole album, and I'm not trying to make the direct comparison. One fucking released over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But still, it's just, I love just like, yo, just spit your fucking bars.
My thing with J. Cole right now is that I agree with you. He's trying to finish the story that he set up. The thing is that like when the story is still being written. So like niggas trying to find an ending to a story that is his life. It doesn't end. Like, you see what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like he's stuck. Because he's like, damn, what do I actually talk about? Because he's probably trying to like narrow it down. He's like, I got mad shit that I can talk about. How much shit do I want to talk about? How much shit will niggas listen to if I talk about? You feel me? I feel like he's in his head. He's in that mode right now where he's like, I could drop shit, but I'm gonna just keep doing the shit that I know niggas are listening to, which is like me just rapping and like finding these pockets and like going up and rapping about rapping, like you say. But like, niggas is kind of tired of that, bro.
What if he lives a boring life? What if he's like successful to the point that it's like his family life is secure, is comfortable, the people around him are taken care of? He
can talk about the shit that he sees. He can talk about the experiences that people close to him.
He tried to talk about the beef.
He could just
and niggas killed him for that, bro.
But that's not all
Poor
he sees.
Antonio
bro.
was fire.
But that's not all he sees, though. Like, that's, in fact, he might not even, that's not even some shit we want to hear from him. Because it's not about
he bowed out.
Yeah, he just gotta stick to what he has been doing, because then when he tries to do something new, he comes out with it's grippy. Like, come on, bro.
You fuck with that?
No.
Bro, because
you fuck with it?
I said no.
You tried to
That'd have been your second strike after
no bullshit.
GNX.
If you said you fuck with that, nigga, I would have looked at you real different. I'm like, grippy,
So I kind of think it's
GNX.
tough.
Cash Cobain, fuck with it.
I mean, it's Cash Cobain. You gonna take
Fucking, what's
the
it
J.
called?
Cole.
Cash Cobain like 22.
Because he dropped KOD. That was like a concept album. And that shit was not that
I
good.
don't
I
go
fuck
back
with
to
that
that.
project. No
Some of the songs are smooth. It's just not a good like concept. He felt super flat. And like he tried to create a persona, you know, like you doing
Your best song can't be cut it up, cut it up, cut it up.
Best
Like,
song on that project.
I know it's not the best. It's
It
like the
might have been,
standout in terms of like the single. You feel me?
Single,
Like that's the thing getting played at the NBA All-Star game and shit. It's like, it's not squabble up.
That's what that shit's tough. Yo, the Super Bowl might be crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. They might have niggas. Hey, listen, but fucking, I think with Cole though, I do just think that he needs to take time to just like put together like project that's gonna be like speaking to his life at the current moment.
When can he? When this nigga keeps stomping on everything he's doing, like
should have been did it.
Okay,
he
wait.
missed his window.
If you're J. Cole, do you now like wait again,
No, you just keep
or
dropping.
do you continue like the
Fingers
way you
crossed.
like? Does he continue the course,
Because you know niggas
or do
gonna,
you readjust? If you're his team,
bro, if that nigga dropped that album, bro, I promise you, niggas gonna hate listening to Kendrick shit. They gonna listen to his shit to spite that nigga shit. And that nigga Kendrick shit it might fall. It might like after like it might be a month from now. That shit might be like still on the chart somewhere like 2030. And shit shoot right back to #1 because Cole drops.
that's glaze. That's the type of glaze that I'll be talking about. That it's
Are
like
you gonna listen to that
you
shit
don't
again
got
though?
what.
Because I feel like once Cole drops, I'm gonna have to listen to the Kendrick again. Because I'm gonna be like, let's see if this shit still applies.
Tell you shit.
You
Sometimes
just gotta look cool, bro. I don't know. Like, you got no aura to him.
Yeah,
It's just bars, cool.
he's
like
tall.
you cool to rap.
it's the relatability, bro.
I can't relate to him anymore.
It's the same.
But you
bro.
can relate to Kendrick.
Yeah, How
How so?
Bro, and that nigga
He's
was
a weirdo, bro.
He said, this nigga's tapped. I'm fucking with it.
Nigga
Nah.
double-edged sword sliced there.
When he was talking about what's it called on the first track, when he was talking about like kind of like what he sees from like people that he looks up to and like how he feels like you let them down, all this shit. I feel like that's just a universal concept.
Okay.
I feel like that's what Kendrick does. He brings like into the fray like universal concepts, like in the Hard Part 6 where he's talking about like how he split apart from his niggas. You feel me? He's like, I had a different creative vision. Like I was moving in a different direction. Like that's just niggas like splitting up from their friends. You feel me? We're still cool, but we might not be as close as we used to be.
I agree.
Like, you know what I mean? Shit like that. And I feel like Cole I don't hear those stories from him. That's what I want. Not anymore. Not recently.
Probably don't
But
exist.
No, they do, but I know they do though. Because he's from a young age, he was one of those people that was in the rooms with fucking like niggas like Jay-Z. You feel me? And like engaging with them, with Kanye, you feel me? And engaging with them. And like I feel like that's what made Cole special, like in the mid 2010s.
Beyond that, if you listen to the warm-up, like he's got plenty of stories.
Facts. I know he got more.
Yo, J.
though.
Cole a funny nigga because I was listening to the warm-up earlier this week and it was a lot of like high school ass rap. Like the girl I got a crush on in class, and I see her in the hallway ass music. Like I can see the thread that eventually connects to Wet Dreams.
Yeah.
Like,
can I tell you why I didn't like J. Cole when I was growing up though?
What's up?
I felt like he made music for kids. Like he made hip hop for niggas
He made
that
it for
didn't know
his
hip hop.
age, bro.
I'm head, but he was like in his
Like
20s.
when he dropped, you know, the Sideline Story and like
A Smile
that's
song is
college
hilarious.
days. You feel
I'm
me?
just saying, I feel like he made hip hop for niggas that
Said you
didn't
only
know
fuck
hip hop
like 4 or
yet.
5 niggas, so you
Nigga,
know you gotta
let Nas
multiply
down.
by
Cricket
3.
Smile
That's
is such a funny song.
But you know
that's
what I'm
that
saying
age
though?
of thinking.
I just felt like he made hip hop for niggas that didn't know hip hop yet, type shit. Like he made hip hop for niggas that was like, this
Made
is
hip
gonna
hop
be.
for the adolescents that grew up during his time, bro.
I hear you, but I feel like when you make good music, you feel me? Like for example, right? I'll take an artist, like, because I think another artist that did the same thing is Childish Gambino too, and that's one of my favorite artists. But not because I
Making
thought that.
music for kids.
No, making music for like people that are not as familiar with hip hop yet. Like he's kind of like a gateway in a sense to niggas to like dive more into hip hop.
I get what he's saying, bro.
J.
My
Cole
mom's
bleeds
favorite
hip-hop.
rapper at one point was J. Cole. She don't listen to rap. You see what I'm saying?
Like that's the type of shit. Because my brother fucked with J. Cole heavy, and I remember that nigga's like artist at the time was like whatever was popular, and then somehow like he was listening to niggas that was like the jerk music and all the shit, and then it just transitioned to J. Cole. And I was like, okay, so
He finally got hip to some real
J.
shit.
Cole is
nigga.
it's like the conscious niggas Drake.
you feel me?
No bullshit.
That's
It's like
fuck-
open
like
what
no
is wrong? What
palatability.
is wrong with palatability? Like that's
Conscious
yo,
niggas
palatability
Drake,
has
no
kind of been like a diss lately.
It's because, bro, you
So
don't want to
corny
push your
now,
brain
bro.
to absorb any type of deeper art.
It's like
my
Eminem.
nigga.
I don't
No,
know.
bro, I can't. There's
Conscious
deeper
niggas
art
Drake.
sometimes, and then there's just some bullshit trying to be
But
different.
it's
bro.
okay. There's a purpose for
There's
shit
a
like that. It's supposed to be like, you know what I'm
balance.
saying? Like that's why they say it's for the niggas that walk to
Facts.
work. Nope, like playing like none of that shit. It's cause like some niggas don't want to absorb all that shit on their commute to work, bro. Somebody just want a good
Nah,
song.
sometimes it's that
a good
motivational
song. No,
shit,
look,
bro.
Want a
Some
good song
niggas
that has
just
a
want some-
positive message that sounds good.
And
Niggas
that's
don't
J.
want to
Cole.
hear some experimental shit.
J.
That's all-
Cole is
you know,
like, yo, I'm getting to it, bro, and
not everybody's a purist, bro.
I feel like that's more like
I feel like that's the energy he's giving off, like
But wouldn't I
his
wanna listen to
desire to
Jay-Z
like
then?
grow and complete his objectives and his dreams and overcome his obstacles and shit. I like that,
I
bro.
feel like the best thing Cole could have done was to beef with Kendrick. I feel like that would have reignited, like, all right, we have some faith in you.
that shit
We
would
actually like
that
I
would
don't
have
know.
been so
it wouldn't have
fucking
worked out for
bad,
him.
bro.
No, it wouldn't
I
have
would have
worked
given
out.
him more
What?
respect.
Facts.
Like I
exactly.
would have
No,
been
you
like, for
wouldn't
I
have,
was like, he's
bro.
standing on business though.
No,
Because
he
I'll tell you, when he
wouldn't
dropped that
have,
shit,
bro.
I was clowning him. But not because I thought it was like it was the worst thing I ever heard though, but because he was lying.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
the
trying to say
line
that
was
nigga
bad.
didn't have that was crazy.
He said-
Especially when he has snooze is on
That's
his
awesome,
own.
bro.
That was
Discarded
He's
for
known
that.
for that.
Like, that was crazy.
That's your
Known for that
joke.
is
I feel like
He's
that
in the
nigga only
guessing.
sound good on boom
That
bap.
is what they were saying.
J.
Huh?
Cole, right?
Yeah, I feel like that nigga always sound good on boom
Nah, he
bap.
be rapping on some of the faster trap shit, but he just takes Jizz flow though.
No, I'm saying I don't feel like those sound good.
I mean, that's because it's
He
not.
could do it.
Yeah.
Boom bap is his like that's a
Yeah,
little
I feel
bit
like,
more
yeah,
comfort
bro.
zone for sure. But I
There's a
think
couple songs on
That's
track.
why the last joint that he dropped was fire. The last
And-
album.
Party
Sure.
Antonio was fire.
Talking about the album, though. I'm talking about the album.
Oh,
the last album.
the off season.
The off season. That
Yeah,
shit
he was
tough.
rapping his
'Cause
ass
it was
off.
mostly because a lot of the beats were catered towards him.
That intro
And the
with
thing is,
camera
he
on that.
making the beat.
I'm
I don't know, bro. He got no excuse, bro. I don't know, bro.
Wait,
don't
I
know.
feel like making the beats adds to the.
It
adds
does,
to
but I'm
it.
saying why is, but sometimes when he's like, he still is not telling. Everything is like in how it feels like he's curating his own shit, and he's still not telling his story fully. Why?
I think he's
Tell
told
him
his
Brooklyn's on the
stories, and
way.
he might just be running out of like
crazy,
original
man.
material because he's not the type of guy who's trying to do extra shit, bro. What did he say?
You know that beat he made is like, tell him Brooklyn's on the way. Tell him Brooklyn's on. Please search that shit up. That shit's hilarious.
Pay us a visit to see what we mean. Tell 'em Brooklyn's on the way. Tell 'em Brooklyn's on the way. Tell 'em Brooklyn's on the way. Tell 'em Brooklyn's on the way.
But like, that's how Cole is, bro. To the core, bro. He's like, yo, this shit's hard. This shit's ass, bro.
No,
All the time is
don't-
ass.
most
No,
niggas be hearing it.
y'all like-
He looked back, bro. You don't understand. He looked back to the niggas. It's like, yo, you fucking with this?
Yeah, you gotta watch that
I
shit.
don't know what you're talking about.
But nah, I gotta send it to
It's
him, bro.
beat- but
Bro, he's
that's
cooking
why-
up a beat with a sample,
Uh,
and that shit's straight up ass. But he looks back like, y'all fucking with this?
You gotta see that shit, bro.
I think that
And
nigga
he's
should
pulling
just
up some
develop
awful-
Dreamville more. No bullshit.
I was gonna
I
ask.
was
Where's
saying
them
that.
niggas at?
I started the podcast by saying that I feel like he doesn't spend enough time developing the artist in Dreamville because he
Hop in the
doesn't.
loop. I used to fuck with
Bro,
Luke.
fuck,
was
bro.
tough.
Fuck
Luke,
with Luke.
Boz,
tough.
you feel me? Like, I feel like the only reason why Jid and fucking Earth
He
Gang
worked
are doing
closely
it
with Boz.
because they were already, I'm hip, but
Yeah,
like,
they had that trajectory.
but
yeah.
they were already on, they
Yeah.
already had their own thing.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then we
He
see
did
what's
that
happening
with
with
Mike
Ari
Delete
Lennox
later.
now.
He's had some Dreamville artists on Mike Delete later.
I feel, bro.
Ari
if you
Lennox was
told me-
dead ass on that album.
Let me tell you this. If you told me that Jid was signed to Dreamville and I had never listened to a Jid album, I wouldn't like, or if I had only listened to Jid music and I never listened to anything Cole did, I would never know that.
I think
I
the
didn't know
problem-
Earth Gang was on Dreamville. I'm not gonna lie,
Bro,
no
because these
bullshit.
niggas are their own niggas.
Yeah.
I don't hear or see Cole's influence on them at all. I hear their influence on him.
If you're a person who's not a Jid fan, it's kind of hard to like know what's the Jid album.
What's
Bro,
the
the
black
Never Story,
and
the
yeah, I
Forever
was about to
Story,
say black,
either one,
black and
bro.
yellow cover, yeah. fact.
Either one.
From the
bro.
I
outside?
remember when I first
Yeah.
found it, I was like, yo, this nigga's a fool.
That nigga's nice, bro.
No,
That-
there's no question
but
about
I'm
it.
saying, like,
Nice,
his
but,
albums,
what's the
like, his-
staple?
I think like Never Story or Forever Story. Either one, bro.
Mm.
Because like to me, those are like that nigga's like he's very good at
Oh, he
crafting
can rap his
albums.
ass off, yeah.
And it's not just the rapping though. He's really good at making albums and like developing concepts and seeing them through. And he doesn't shy away from like sharing his perspective on the state of the world and the things that he's experienced. You feel me? And he also has like frequent collaborators that really make his projects like fire.
Mhm.
Like when he collaborates with Earth Gang, we know that. You feel me? But he collaborates with Mariba a lot too. You feel me? And like they make some fire every time. Like that nigga, he's nice. You know what I mean? I wonder like, but I agree with you though. Like to what Tom was saying, because Ari Lennox, bro, like
As he
she should be
leaves.
way bigger. She should be way bigger than she is, bro. I feel like they don't
That's
support her the
a
way
her
she needs
thing.
to.
I
don't
think it's a little bit of a
know,
her
bro.
thing, bro. Because what do we know Ari Lennox for? And it's a lot of like, just like her
Singing.
coming out on the internet and more on the internet than the music.
Bro, Shea
That-
Butter Baby was tough. Her last,
It's
but
an
also,
amazing.
her
She's an
last
amazing
album was-
artist, bro.
But her last album was so gas,
Yo,
bro.
so
it was fire.
So compare it to like, I'm not gonna compare her directly to Kendrick, but just someone who allows the music to speak for itself. You feel me? I feel
I
like
feel you.
despite the amazing projects that she puts together,
But they have her
we
going
know
on tour
her
with
more
fucking, what
for
was it? Who's she on tour with that time? Was it Rod Wave?
Rod Wave?
Bro, that's crazy, bro. That's not,
It's for-
that's crazy.
it's for the emotional folk.
No, it's not, bro.
People
Like, I
get
don't know if it was-
sad.
but that's like, to
You
me,
better
that's just
pairing
crazy.
up with like Janae or something.
You feel me? Like they're
Okay.
not even like working with her to like get her in a position to find success. That's like it's the same thing with who was opening for what's his name? Who was opening for was it Cardi? Who was opening for Cardi?
I know
Rico Nasty.
Rico,
And the same thing, but they were because they were booing her, bro.
Yeah.
They was throwing shit on stage when she was performing and shit. It's like
Which Cardi?
Cardi,
Playboy
Cardi.
Yeah, he was open. She was opening for her.
That feels like that makes a lot of sense.
But nah,
But it didn't.
it doesn't, bro.
Really?
It's like just
She
because
kind
the
of got
music
like an
is
erratic energy too, though.
for sure, but just because the music is similar, it's like you also have to remember that like when it's Cardi, most of Cardi's fans are like
They're different.
men.
Belligerent.
And it's
Yeah.
like not just men, it's a lot of like crazy
Even white boys
boys. Like,
say
it's-
shit.
you feel me? And Rod Wave, it's a lot of niggas too. You feel me? But it's niggas that are they're not listening to Rod Wave for R&B. You feel me? Like they're listening to Rod Wave because he's a nigga and he's saying nigga shit. He's saying ignorant, sad shit. Niggas is like, fuck with this. Crush up them Percocets.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that's crazy. Like that's Ari Lennox is not singing about that.
I hear that.
Imagine though, that should be tough.
To Johnny's point of like he would have had more respect for Cole if he beefed with Kendrick. I disagree, bro. I feel like in this era now on the internet, there's only winners and losers. There's no gray area on the internet anymore. You feel me? It really is like hot take versus hot take. And I feel like if he actually battled Kendrick and Kendrick ended up winning, as I think we would all agree and predict,
I feel,
you just would look at Cole as a loser, bro. At
but
least
we,
he bowed
but we
out.
do. That's the
I was
thing.
saying niggas look
A
at
lot
him
of
as a
folks
loser
do
now.
because him backing
Loser in
out was
hypothetical
doing that.
world, bro. Like,
Nah,
you
but
know,
he's a loser to me, and he didn't even
like
try.
Drake lost, like
For sure.
lost.
But Drake
like,
lost and he tried. That's why I still respect it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Cole lost and he
I don't
bowed
know.
out. I can't respect
As a Drake
that.
fan, I would he never. I'd go back in time
said, I
to
wish he
reverse
never
that
did.
action. Like,
But it's better that he did it and didn't like. Because imagine
And
that
Cole-
nigga said, "Fuck the big three, it's just big me," and then that nigga Drake didn't say nothing. Niggas be like, he might be bitch.
we did get the finale that we wanted, but only left one winner.
Cole
That's
could
my
have gone
point.
about it a different way
It was-
too, bro. Cole could have brought out the two perspectives, like, yo, chill, you don't have to beef. I'ma still like out
Corny.
rap y'all type shit. But look, you don't have to. You feel me? I'm the GOAT. It's okay.
If
Y'all can
Cole-
do y'all thing.
No
Like, he
bullshit.
could have gone that.
If
that
Cole was
way.
like, "Yo, fuck this tour, Drake. I'm not touring with you no more."
But
This
what
nigga's
does
talking
Cole
about
have
shit.
to stand on? That's why he shouldn't have entered.
Everything that he built, I feel like and grind for. Like the same way we're going
But
back
he's
to
not-
listen to those tracks and like, yo, he's grinding and shit. It's like, to me, I would respect
all
that one more.
grinded.
That would actually, if anything, made a full circle moment, in my opinion.
But he's
in my
not better
eyes.
at anything more than either of them. You know what I mean? Like Kendrick's the better rapper. Drake's more successful.
You have to at least try to elude that.
So, like,
you can leave that up
And
to
Kendrick is more
interpretation.
successful commercially too than J. Cole. So it's like, what does he have on
I don't know.
Kendrick, bro?
Is that
Lil
completely-
Yachty?
I don't know.
Like,
You got to think about it. They were kind of on the same playing field. Like Cole, at one point when 2014 Hell's Drive came out, like that was like the album. Like
No bullshit.
it was like what, no features, right?
Yeah, there's
When-
no feature.
When double platinum, no features.
sure.
Like that's
He did that shit
an
for 3
accolade
albums.
and whatnot.
yeah, that ended up
He
like
barely
Bar-
got through with Kayla D.
Honestly,
Like,
him doing that was like Russell Westbrook going for like the triple
Triple-doubles.
double. Like the
It was,
first
like,
season,
cool.
he did it like, oh shit, he
second
did that.
season, I was like, why
Second-
you do it again? But like,
And then the third one is like, oh, okay, he's like, there's a conspiracy.
it was
here.
like, nigga, no.
the
It was-
center is just letting you grab all these boards. Or
When
something.
that third joint dropped for him, it was like, you need the features. Like, I would have much preferred them at this
No
point.
bullshit.
Like, you're never going to win a chip. Like, you know what I mean? You got to lock in. You feel me? So, I feel
Right.
you. But my biggest thing with Cole is that, or at least right now, is that I just wish that he would take more time to really, like, talk about his perspectives and not shy away from it either and act like he doesn't have a story to tell. Because, like, all the anticipation, all the way, I feel like that's just hurting him at this point. Because now it's like I said, it's his own niggas lapping him now. You feel me? And it's been happening like that for a little bit. Like, it sucks to say, but you're right. Drake is always gonna be more successful than that nigga. You feel me?
Right.
And it's like, that's not because Drake might be a better like lyricist than you, nigga. He might be though.
I did an
He
exercise.
might be,
I,
though. No
yo,
bullshit, he might
I
be,
did
though.
an
Listen,
exercise with my
he might
like with some
compete.
coworker, with my coworker and some of my friends. Like they,
Just pull out random bars.
I put a playlist together
Okay.
of my favorite Cole rapping joints and my favorite Drake rapping joints, and then maybe like 20 to 30 tracks on each of these playlists. I'd rather listen to the Drake shit, bro. Not gonna hold you.
It's
And
unfortunate, bro.
it's not unfortunate. I just think,
It's unfortunate for Cole. Because what can he really do better than this nigga?
but I know a lot of people who will, I think, fall back immediately, like without even thinking about it, they're just gonna immediately say like Cole's the better rapper. But I think that just more has to do
I
with
don't know
like
if I even agree, bro.
Drake just has more low points that kind of like weigh
Yeah,
down
that's
the
true.
Probably
really
just
good
in a
highs.
cooler way.
That's the same shit with the Big Sean shit. Big Sean got some shit, but he also got some shit. Like,
That's just what-
you know what I'm saying?
But if you
Like-
ignore it, it's like versus format where it's like, give me your top 20.
Yeah, you heard that?
I did hear it. Yeah. But y'all want to throw the headphones on and get Yves' take on the album?
Oh yeah, the Yves perspective.
Let's see what you got to say. And then after that, we got to jump into rhythm and flow. We got to talk about my guy
Yeah, bro, this nigga
SeeFour
SeeFour,
representing Boston on Netflix.
bro. Oh shit.
Yeah, we got St. Yves in the building, live on Bad for the Community. What's good, Brody?
Hey, nigga, what up?
Why they try to take you out, bro?
You say, what? Yeah, I don't know. No bullshit, but we here, we live, you know what I mean?
So you're saying that the government turned up the weather machine on your exact location at that moment?
Type shit, you know what I'm saying? Once you start to really see what's going on, they try to take you out. You know how it go.
You know why it happened?
Why?
Remember them comments you said about them Cape Verdeans?
Oh shit, he didn't forget.
Yeah, I didn't even know Johnny was in the room.
Yo, but we're talking about this new Kendrick album. For the most part, we don't have anything negative to say. I think a lot of we're acknowledging that this is probably not the final piece to it. There probably is a follow-up project. But first and foremost, if this was the album, the project, would you be mad at that? Like, how would this sit with you?
Would I be mad at it? Truthfully, no. You know, I think up until this point in time, Kendrick has always given us very palatable, very heavy music. When I say heavy, I'm talking like the depth. You feel me? I'm talking about all the layers to it. I feel like at this point in his career, if he wanted to turn up, make more lighthearted, more fun music, I wouldn't be mad at that. It's like, nigga, we what, 6 projects in at this point? It's like you got the space to do that. You said everything you had to say. Turn up.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like I said a
No
similar
bullshit.
thing. I'm interested to just see what he does with the rollout moving forward because obviously, like the project's here, but it's not done. You feel me? Like, I ain't got no visuals. Super Bowl didn't happen yet. I low-key forgot about the Super Bowl. No bullshit.
See, the thing that's confusing me that I've been seeing online is more so like niggas talking about, yo, this shit, either the 1 or the 2. I'm like, okay.
See,
First of all, it just came out. This shit
Facts.
just came out. You feel me? Like, I don't know how you already have such attachment to it. But then I think when I think about it, I'm like, maybe because this is so much more digestible compared to maybe everything since Good Kid, that instantly people find certain records that they're like, yo, I like this one, I like this one. And it's just like, you feel this sense of like, yo, I already get it. You feel me? It's not so much going on with it. You look at To Pimp a Butterfly, it's like, sonically, I can understand how someone's like, yo, it's cool, but like, it's a lot going on. You feel me?
I did love
You feel me? I
feel
think
like-
if you look at Damn, I feel like someone could look at that and be like, yo,
Damn's
this is
very
really, really
palatable.
dope. I like a lot of really, really good music on it, but it's too commercial for me. I don't like that from Kendrick. You feel me? It feels a little too commercial for the most part. You look at Mr. Morale, someone could look at that one and be like, it's cool, but like it's too real for me. Like,
It's not
you know what I
commercial
mean?
for you,
Like,
so it's not
crazy.
commercial
like,
enough.
like niggas be like, yo, that shit's too normal. Like he's just saying normal shit. It's like, yeah,
I think they
dope. Feel
tend
me?
to maybe think it's a boring project.
You know what I mean?
Which is
I
crazy
think
to me.
this one,
Niggas
with
domestic
this one, I
violence
think
on
a
the
lot of
track.
people are just like, yo, like this shit just it bumps. It's lighthearted, it's fun, and I think people are
Production.
attaching to
Yeah.
it.
Niggas is dancing to this shit.
Oh,
That's
bro.
why. They felt that. It made them move. So they was like,
It
this
do
is
make
number one.
there's some joints on here for sure, but I do think it's comfortably outside of his top 3. I think we all agreed to that one.
Barely
Mhm.
though.
But we got to see
For
how it
me,
ages
barely.
out. Like you can't have such strong takes on this. Like a lot of the times, especially for the sake of content engagement, people get on these podcasts, mics, get on social media and go wild on it and try to
Yeah.
and I don't want to take, that's the thing. I don't want me having a casual take on this like album to also mean that Kendrick don't deserve everything that he's got coming for the year that he's had. He's easily
Bro,
rapper of the
it's
year
been an
without
amazing
this
year.
project.
No
For
bullshit.
sure. And he's gonna drop another project. Like it's
Cherry on
crazy.
top.
Like,
Yo, low key, this might be better than Good Kid. It might
Better
be
than
better.
Good
It might
Kid
be
is
better
so
than Good Kid.
wild,
You're
bro.
bugging,
It
you're
might
bugging,
be.
you're
It
bugging,
might
you're
be.
bugging,
You
you're
have
bugging,
something
you're bugging,
against
you're bugging.
Good Kid, Mad City, and I don't necessarily
like,
know why, bro. Because it's
I
an
just don't
amazing
understand
concept
how the
album, bro.
Nah.
What about like, when you listen to this? What about it to you feels like you've heard something new from Kendrick in a way that it's like, oh, like a different story or a different part of his life, like
Or
Well,
necessarily
so
just
strongly
enjoyed like the music sonically
Okay, so here's my thing.
more than those.
I think that there's songs that I like on here way more than I like on Good Kid.
Is some Money Trees on here?
that's possible.
Money Trees is on there, yeah.
No, I'm saying like
That's possible.
that type, like
Poetic Justice also on there though.
But
that's
like
I don't really like
the
that
songs
song.
that you do like, the songs that you do like on Good Kid though, don't you like them so much more than the ones
No.
you do on this one?
No, I think
Really?
Good Kid is corny now.
ah.
There's some shit on there that's I don't feel.
You
I feel like there's some shit on there that's a little
Yo,
corny, bro.
from Sherane.
There's some shit on there, bro. Listen.
Corny.
There's some shit on there that's corny to me. And
Bro,
I'm not
from
gonna
the
hold
story
you, bro.
that he's telling from Sherane
Bro, he
all the
feels
way
his
to the
dick should
art
be
of
as big as the Eiffel Tower, bro.
art of peer pressure. But the whole purpose of like the backseat freestyle is that he's literally in the back of the van, like freestyling with his
But on
niggas,
this, he
like
actually
saying
got
dumb
niggas.
shit, bro.
But on this, he got niggas that is actual niggas, and he's rapping with them.
Nah, bro, but that was a raw energy
No,
that he captured, bro. You're
actual
bugging, bro. Like,
Bro,
like we don't
niggas-
have
these
Sing
not
About
niggas?
Me, I'm dying of thirst.
Sing
like,
About Me is crazy. Sing About Me is
so
crazy.
why are we putting it in the same
Because I forgot
conversation?
that song was on there. That's why.
Okay,
Alright? Is
thank
that what you want to hear?
Okay.
Is that what niggas
He
needed?
took it
I
back.
forgot. I forgot Sing About Me was on there. You got me.
That is probably the
I
That's
feel
what I
like
mean.
my least favorite
I
song
forgot.
on there is I'm real.
What? I was just
I'm real.
singing that.
I hate that.
That shit is
song.
corny. Yeah, that's old.
If you
I'm
ain't
really,
like
really
it.
real. That's bad.
I hate
That's
that.
Yeah.
song.
See, but you
Yeah,
see what I'm
that one
saying?
wasn't
There's some
needed.
corny shit on there, bro. I will say,
The last
you know,
two-
Now or Never from there.
To
From
Now
the-
or
I'm not
That's
gonna
an
lie, bro.
amazing
If
song.
you're gonna keep it a buck though, it's gonna keep it a buck. That Squabble Me shit's kind of corny, nigga.
Squabble Up.
Nah, Squabbler's fire,
Bro.
Wow.
No.
It does.
It's
I
a
got
dope
laugh.
record, but like that being the chorus, it's like nigga,
That's
what?
tough.
Like,
Whoa!
like what?
Bro, we was just saying
I'm
that
not
shit was
feeling that
tough.
Wait,
It's
expand
cool,
on that.
it's bump,
Expand on
But
that.
I'm not feeling it, bro. It just feel like to
You
me,
just
I'm
don't
just
like
like,
violence.
Nigga too peaceful.
nah, I'm not even gonna say that, bro. It's just, I don't know. I think it's something about like the delivery, and it's just like maybe it's just not my culture. That I'm like, I don't really.
It's more about
Squabble
how
Up.
he's saying it than what he's saying. Because he's not saying anything profound. He's not
Right.
like he's not building up any bigger story. Like they just went off
Right.
lines. You feel
Look
me?
good, but she don't got no.
But it
joke.
sounds good how he's saying it, how he's manipulating his voice to get it off. It's just unique enough that it's just like it stands out to you and it imprints in your brain. Like eventually you will be rapping
Might
this
be
shit.
unique
I
to
never
us,
heard
but-
that before.
You said what?
I said it might be unique to us because we're not from that region. We're not from there.
But he don't do West Coast like these other West Coast rappers do West Coast.
I've never heard anyone do that before.
He don't do West Coast.
Nah,
I
bro.
mean,
Like
it's possible. I don't know. I
that
don't really listen to
SOB,
West Coast music like that to really say.
what's the
Like,
How happened to those niggas?
only person I was really listening to out
They
there
got
was
absorbed.
OP Greedo. That's the only person from the West Coast I was really listening to.
Nah, there's another dude like
I listened to Draco too when he was.
what?
Draco the Ruler. Yeah. He cool. He got a couple records. I used to
He
listen
would have
to.
gone crazy on that fucking
On road shit.
on many of those records. but
Dodie
specifically
6.
that
I like Dodie 6. He was a standout for me on the record.
Peekaboo shit. He would have gone crazy.
Because on Hey Now, I didn't love Kendrick's part in Hey Now.
What?
No.
Hey man.
But I loved when the feature came in. I feel like
I will say, I think the sleeper on the project is Dodger Blue. No bullshit.
it's not the sleeper at all. Because
saying,
we've
I
all
think a
been
lot of
saying
niggas, bro. I
it's
feel like
great.
no one has been
Facts.
talking about that song at all.
Bro, it's because Roddy Rich, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He got an effect
didn't-
about
bro,
Yo,
it.
did
I
you
didn't
know
mind
Roddy
the
Rich was on this?
I didn't even know,
It was
I didn't know
news
that
to me,
until
too.
This morning. I didn't know that until this morning. And when I found that out, I was like, I'm not mad because I like it.
It was
You feel me? I
smooth.
was like, I'm not mad at all. Like,
Bro.
this song's really, really dope.
That song is fire, bro. We was just talking about that
Bro,
shit.
he not on the credits, bro. Where is this
He's not on the song?
He is on
Dodger
the
Blue, bro.
He is on the song, apparently. He is.
I feel like he's on the song, bro.
Yo, there's people
I
next to us
definitely
on
thought
some.
this morning
He
they
is.
said
He
he
is.
was on
He
the
is.
song.
I'm seeing it
Yeah, I
now.
was about to say, you got Wally to say though. That nigga's nice,
Like-
bro. We was telling you, nigga.
But okay, so what's a low light for you on the project?
A low light. I don't know if I have a low light yet. Truthfully, not just yet. You feel me? I
Now,
think-
one song you're like, probably not going back on that. You like GNX?
I mean, GNX. That's the second to last.
Yeah.
Track 11. It doesn't ring a bell in my head, so it didn't have that much of an impression. No bullshit.
That shit was ass. I'm sorry, that shit sucked. That shit
It's
was
mad.
Bro, and it's even worse too, cause like two of the best songs on there is sandwiching it.
Oh, when you talking about Gloria
The Hard
and
Part
the
6,
Hard Part 6?
and then,
Yeah.
fucking, and then
No
he had
bullshit.
that shit in there.
It
I
feels
was
weird.
like, okay. And you know what's crazy about that? That's the Childish Gambino method. So I'm familiar with that. It's like you got a great one of the best songs you ever heard, followed by one of the worst songs you ever heard. Again, you got a great song, and then it kind of balances out from there.
That kind of remind me
I
of
will
like
say-
the Mr. Morale on the project.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
between Mother I Sober and what, Auntie Diaries?
Yeah.
I like Mr.
Come on, Father
Morale.
Time?
Morale's
Oh,
No,
you
no,
talking
no,
about-
no,
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
The song. Yeah.
Mr. Morale,
Yeah.
like the actual song.
The song,
Like that.
I like it.
I don't like that song.
The Pharrell produced one?
Oh, that makes mad sense. I always forget
Damn.
that. And when someone reminds me, it's like, yo, that all makes sense
I
now.
fuck with it.
Eh.
Oh,
Like,
fuck.
You don't fuck with Pharrell?
But what's your overall take on this project and just the year, Dot's been having?
Overall, man. Overall, I don't think Kendrick has made a misstep. We talked about this before. I think this nigga just keep doing shit right, and it's just like, yo, like to top it off, where now he's gonna do the Super Bowl. I would imagine I'll be very, very surprised if he doesn't drop a project after that. But it's just like, nigga, you play this shit completely right. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this. I even think the sequencing of the project is dope. You feel me? With the first track being like the opening, where it's like, yo, all these statements, just showing how recent this was made. You feel me? Talking about the Lil Wayne shit and just talking about, fucking Andrew Schultz and all these other things. That it's like, yo, like,
Oh, you think that bar is
this
about
is
Andrew
really-
Schultz? The
I'm
white
sure.
comedian,
Who
like,
else-
stop speaking on
yeah, like,
black
who else?
women.
Who else would he? Yeah, like, who else would that be?
I think it's very appropriate. Yeah.
That shit was tough. That's
You know,
law.
I feel
think
like it only clouds
to
up
then have,
Andrew,
like-
to be honest. So
But don't let
I
no
love
white
that.
comedians
But-
talk about, That's
Hey.
law. You feel me?
You know who
I like what he
wasn't
said,
talking
though,
about?
that, I feel like
Owen
to open
Dude.
it up like that, and then to get
Gary
people's
Owen.
ears like that, because people are gonna naturally listen to that and be like, "Oh shit, like this thing's talking shit right now." And then the second song to be the
one that we kind of
the
all
shit
snippet
like
that you're supposed to-
waiting for.
everyone
thrown
wanted
on.
to hear. It's like, damn,
Yeah.
this is hidden. And then to just
Yeah.
transition to a track with SZA, it's like, oh shit.
That nigga's coming
It's
for
like-
That
you.
more
People
has to
singing
do
the
with the
project,
name on
bro.
paper than the song itself.
song is tough,
I
though.
thought the song was It was cool.
No, of course.
That's
I mean,
fine.
of course. But like, I just think even the sequencing of this is like, yo, niggas is really thinking about what they're doing for real, for real.
Hey man, it's hard to go
So-
wrong when it's only like 12 songs, 45 minutes, man. It's real hard to go
I mean,
wrong.
I think even that's intentional because you could have way more songs. You feel me? How many songs are on Untitled Unmessaged?
Like 7.
Oh, I thought it was more than that. No
Yeah,
bullshit.
remember it was
But
Untitled.
it's just being cognizant of the fact it's like I don't got to do too much.
You don't.
Yeah, I feel you.
Most albums that are that short, there's 8 songs on Untitled, but
So I was like, yeah, 7, 8.
again, like less is more. Less is more a lot of the times. Like when we look at an Illmatic, 10 songs, bro, one of the greatest rap albums of all time.
Thriller.
Thriller too.
We do that to Illmatic, but let's not forget. Hold on. Because I agree with you.
It was
get me wrong.
1994.
I agree with
He
you.
wrote that shit when he was 19 years old.
But let's not forget though. Illmatic is only like recently being put as one of the greatest rap albums of all time in the last 15, 16 years. Before that, and even
in the last 15, 16,
that's a lot of time,
almost
bro.
2
It wasn't
decades. Like, what the fuck?
It wasn't until what? Because it came out in 94 though. We gotta remember that. You feel me? Like it wasn't until like 2008.
Yeah, you gotta
type
let.
shit. Before that,
You gotta
they
live
was
with
saying,
some shit.
I feel you, but before that, it was written, or it was written, or it is written. It was
It
written.
was written.
That's what niggas was like. This is the album. This is what, we can. I'll show you.
Regardless,
I'll show you
it's a
numbers.
Nas album up there. That's all that matters. But now, how do you think Cole should moving forward now?
Cole, why are we even talking about Cole right now?
Because he's got a
What is
little
there to talk
rollout
about?
going on.
What is it? Nigga, fuck the rollout.
Wow, that's crazy. There can
Go
only
back
be
to the
one.
drawing board, nigga. Go back to
Wow.
the drawing board. Wait your turn, nigga.
Tell you, bro.
It's his
Cole
moment,
lost
nigga.
it,
Fall
man.
back.
That's
It's a
crazy.
fall off anyway. Like, take your time, nigga. Like,
That's crazy. Tyler really
The
better than
fall off
Cole.
might have another meaning for it by the time it drops, and that ain't it.
Facts.
I think it's in his best interest to not try to compete with Kendrick right now. It wouldn't look different.
So now,
Unless,
What's
I
up?
don't know, actually. He can't be on something like, oh, I want to smoke now, because that looks crazy.
Yeah, no, you can't. You bowed out. It's over.
No bullshit.
But I will say, when you talked about how he hasn't made many mistakes, I agree with that. But I also feel like he's finally at the position he can't do any wrong. Like, even if he does make a misstep, we're just gonna kind of look at it like it was intentional the whole time.
He can't do no wrong. I mean,
Like, I
I can't say what the wrong could be, but I'm not going to say that's the case. There's plenty of artists that up until they
There's
made a
a-
mistake, it looked like, damn, Dill's on top of the world. And then they fucked up. They did something that was silly or stupid. And it's like,
Yeah, but for a
questionable.
long time, like an artist like Drake, for example, it really felt like whatever he hopped on was hot. And I feel like Kendrick, like whatever he hopped on or whatever he released was gonna go number one. It's gonna go straight to the charts.
Block Boy JV.
I hear you.
I feel like Kendrick's got
I
that
hear
effect
you,
right
but
now.
I
He's
don't
got
think
that.
it's
He didn't die?
Kendrick ran through the star in fucking Mario, and right now he's just invincible for the however long. He's gonna run through everything, and nothing's gonna get in his way.
I hear it. I also think when you're picking and choosing when you're present, it's a lot easier to control the
it's
narrative and
Dolph
how
I'm
things
thinking
go about. You feel me? Like with someone like Drake, when you're constantly in people's faces, of course, there's gonna be instances where people kind of see low lights and kind of see you miss, where it's like, oh, you tried this and it didn't work. I still think to this day, why the fuck did this nigga drop Summer Game on Scorpion? Like, what was he thinking? What were they trying to do with that?
I think it also doesn't help that Drake also was like, when he came into the game, he had mad like older artists like big up in him because he big up them. Like he like wore his like fandom on his sleeve in a different way than someone like Cole did, where Cole was like rapping about it, but Drake was like talking about it. Like he was like, I love this nigga. Like he was like, he wasn't afraid to do that. And before that, niggas might see that as corny. So it was like, but the thing is, it was corny. It was just refreshing until it just.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't corny till you see
Until
that the
it-
relationships weren't
That's
real.
what I'm saying.
Like,
Until
yeah.
it got to the point where you're like, oh, this nigga's just doing this.
Yeah.
Damn.
Tight.
I'm curious to know, did y'all touch on the fact that like it seems like people are starting to kind of take back some of their statements or comments for the whole situation?
What situation?
With the whole Drake, Kendrick, now it's affecting the whole industry. You got Future talking about, yo, I ain't even know there's no smoke. You know what I mean? I ain't know there's no beef. It's like, that's interesting.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
I'm not putting too much.
Amend the situation.
Future saying that is weird to me. But I also understand it. Like it's weird because like nigga, it's been months since the song dropped. You feel me? Like yeah, like damn near a year at this point. It's like,
I mean,
bro,
to be fair, I think it's his first interview since the project.
no.
Probably.
First of all,
I
why
don't
do
think they did
rappers
anything
do
after
these like written interviews that never get like? We got video, bro. Just record the fucking interview. I don't know. I've seen a
probably
lot of that
worse.
lately.
It's
Like the
probably
SZA
worse.
and Kendrick.
That shit was tough.
Because if it's video, they have more capabilities of like replaying that
And making you look crazy.
and making it like a clip and stuff,
Yeah.
and then it becomes more of a bigger thing. Like we often see that with like podcast stuff and
Tight.
shit. So my
Hey.
assumption.
Well, we're gonna see how this plays out. But overall, it sounds like we're all kind of like saying, "Yo, this is cool. We like this. We like this right here. You feel me? He deserves the
It's like a good
the
8.5,
victory lap that
almost
he's
9 out
been
of 10.
enjoying. So we gonna see how it plays out. But
Giving it
no,
a 9
we got plenty of
I'd
weeks
give
to recap this for sure. But we got to get into rhythm and flow. before we get
Yeah,
out
bro.
of
My
here.
nigga C4
Shout out
on
my
the rhythm
nigga
and flow.
C4, man.
Facts.
Shout out my nigga C4. I'm not gonna lie. On another note, though, that Haitian nigga disappointed me. I was like, damn, nigga, it's a bad look.
Which one's a Haitian nigga?
The
I
auditions,
forget,
nah,
bro,
no, there was a
like-
Haitian nigga on there that was ass.
It wasn't fucking with him. Like, I don't know. Nigga Big Sean looked over to Ludacris. He's like, that was kind of weird. I was like, damn.
Oh, that was the Haitian nigga. He was like, put your hands up before
Yeah.
anything got moving.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
Bro, that shit wasn't
Yeah.
funny when that corny nigga said Big Sean inspired him.
he thought he could like throw enough flowers to
Yeah.
get him through the round. Nah.
He had to face the
Oh,
music
bro.
though.
I don't
It
think that
like-
was true.
Bro, we gotta ask that nigga C4 if he talked to C5. That shit threw me off.
Man,
head.
C5 didn't make it through though.
No, maybe not.
C5 didn't make it through.
Hey man, let's get
He
into
probably,
it.
he probably feeling.
Hey,
But
but
nah,
we
shout out my
appreciate
nigga
you, bro.
C4.
Of course.
Always.
Take care.
Easy. I didn't even let him get that off. Fudgy.
Nah, that shit was this Rhythm and Flow is actually so dope. I didn't really like the first season. Did you watch the first season?
Half of it, no bullshit.
I didn't really like it. I thought it was boring, and I don't think that the challenges were very good. And I also don't think the rappers on there were very good either.
I don't know how I feel about the rappers on this one though.
Some of them are nice though.
Some of them are nice.
Like there's some niggas on here.
You
though,
know
that,
what
like,
throws me off?
you don't fuck with that one guy though.
Hold on, we can get into the specifics, but what throws me off about it right now is there's some people that come out. It's like for the first 2 episodes they were doing auditions, so
Yeah.
people would come out, perform a track, and this is all being like this is a Netflix show. It's a big deal. You feel me? The judges are Lotto, Ludacris, DJ Khaled, and they'd have like a guest, basically guest host
Yeah,
every
guest.
episode. So the first one was Big Sean, second one was Busta Rhymes. They had Remy Ma for the 3rd episode, but there's these auditions. And then they judge them at the end of it, and they got to perform in front of the crowd. Yo, some people killed that shit, and they was like, it was all right. And then there'd be some dudes like that just come through, and it's ass. And I'm thinking like they're not getting through, and then
And they get through.
they literally be telling them like, you got a future in this. Like,
You never watch American Idol though?
If
we
you do me
watching
like
the
that.
same thing,
That's
bro.
how it be. Cause what was dude's name? Like Carrie or Kari? The dude with the tassels.
Oh, that nigga was hella corny,
He
bro.
shouldn't have got through off that
He
performance.
shouldn't
He
have.
shouldn't have got through off that performance. But
That nigga rap like he got a 4.0. Like, in all the bad
but to be
ways,
fair
bro.
though, in the cypher, he came out bussing.
He did.
I was like,
held
see,
it down.
so I understood.
He
I was
held
like,
it
okay.
down.
I was like, you know what? I can't be mad at it. Because that nigga actually
He was mad confident too.
He was.
He was. But no, I didn't think there was any. I had a problem with Dre TL, bro.
Dre TL. Why you fuck with my nigga Dre TL?
Bro, what did he said a line that everybody act like was mad profound. He's like,
He said he just found
preparation,
Asian.
like, I
And he
don't
said
know.
Asian, and he was like, nah. He
just rapped everything that had Asian at the end of it.
He said this is what
Preparation,
he said. When it's like
dedication.
he said it's like when hard work meets
Meets
preparation,
preparation.
or something.
And it's
like
like,
that.
bro, I've heard that line.
Opportunity meets preparation. That was tough.
Bro, that I've heard that's a very overused line. Like he can't get that off and stick
Niggas
with the
not-
same rhyme
Bro,
scheme.
you not
That-
fucking with the Dre TL? I'll be. You didn't.
I like the Dre TL name.
Was it his flow? The flows was kind of weird. He came in a little weird, but he
Yeah.
had a good story.
And he got the overbite kind of hurt him. You feel me? When
He was the
rapping,
first
bro.
one?
So
He looked like Gunna and Lil Baby combined, but like -5. You know
Minus
what I'm
5.
saying? Like, cause he looked like he's like because
He seemed like he got cool
They're
energy.
older than him too. I'm pretty sure.
Probably. My thing is, shout out to my guy SeeFour. He killed it when
Facts.
it came down to the cipher. I think his whole group held it down.
Yeah,
So when the next group came and they just dropped the ball,
I
they
will
skipping
say-
their lines and shit.
I think they had the second best group,
I didn't watch the 4th episode
but
yet,
I think
so
that
I'm not hip.
C4 had the best verse out of everybody in his cipher group, and his verse and his energy was the best. I think also.
Oh, for sure. We've seen plenty
Type
of
shit.
C4 performances to know he's always gonna bring the energy.
Yo, when they said that when Ludacris said that he had too much energy,
When he
spoiler
say
alert,
this,
when he had his
Episode 4?
audition, in episode 2, when he had his audition,
Mm-hmm.
Ludacris gave him
It
that
was
feedback.
quick.
Yeah, it was like 30 seconds.
I didn't see a
Mm.
single
He auditioned
audition
in episode
at
2.
all
It was
from-
quick. They showed a
really?
snippet of his audition, and then Ludacris said he had too much energy.
Mm-hmm.
And afterwards, he's like, too
that
much
wasn't
energy
to
is
another
crazy.
person, bro.
Nope,
Not
that's C4.
C4.
Really?
And the thing
Jeez.
is, if you have someone like Ludacris saying that, whoa,
Right.
you might could have, but
You might have.
but you see he used it though.
Mm-hmm.
He was mad. He was running back and forth on that stage. In the little clip, he went back
That
and
was
forth on the
someone
stage
else,
at
bro.
least
I don't
3
know if
times.
that was C4,
I
bro.
was C4,
Really?
bro. I was C4.
You
What I
trying to
will
make
say
sure
is-
like he stood out.
I feel like I know that song too.
You know,
They perform.
I feel like I kind
Was
of
it
know
Body Type? No, it
from
wasn't.
watching
No.
like
Was
how
it?
it's being
No.
directed and shot. C4's not winning.
Bro, we don't know.
And I don't know if it has something to do with his like backstory not being sad enough.
C4? No,
but- no.
Sad is crazy. Sad is crazy.
all the
You don't
people
have
who get a
enough
backstory
pain.
Nah,
got
bro.
some
Nah, it's
shit,
not-
bro.
Oh, you haven't finished watching it. You haven't finished watching it because that's
Oh, they
definitely
give
not
everybody
true.
a backstory
That's definitely-
later?
No, because one of them got some shit and that nah.
I'm telling you, bro. The
They
first
don't care.
the first 2 episodes,
They don't care.
like
nigga.
yo, I just knew that person was passing on to the next round because it'd be like, my parents both in jail. My dad got murdered.
Bro, that's the next round.
I
bro.
became a baby mom at 16. Like, it's all the worst, like,
Nah,
stories.
In the first episode, there was that guy that auditioned. He didn't even make it past the auditions. That they showed his backstory a little bit.
I feel you, but I feel like the person that ends up winning is the person that, because ultimately it's entertainment. You feel me? They're not necessarily looking for the best rapper. They want the best story.
Who you think's gonna win? If that case, who you think's gonna win? I
Maybe
think
one of
LG
the
got it.
ladies, bro.
I think LG gonna win.
I honestly think it's gonna be.
I think LG got the look. I think she can rap.
She
I think she got good
fucking tough,
energy.
nigga.
Tight,
one of
yeah.
the femmes
That
is gonna
Philly
win.
She
bro.
likable.
I think it's gonna be a
fucking tough.
femme. It just, I don't know, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially because the last one was a guy.
Yeah, D Smoke.
I would
And
think
I
it switch
thought-
it up.
I was high on Honey Gold because that first or second episode, Lotta was hating on her. Straight up hating on her. Like, like I don't even know why she acted like that out of all of, like, she was never that rude.
She said, "I don't know a single thing you said."
And first of
Sorry.
all, that was bullshit. She said that to a couple people. I was like, the hook was mad basic.
Facts.
They kept repeating the same thing. What are you
Facts.
talking about, bro?
I feel her though, but I don't feel it on that. I feel her for some of the other people, not for Honey Gold. Honey Gold was
Honey
tough.
Gold, I thought that was the toughest performance of that episode. But when she dropped the ball in the cipher, then I was like, might
Niggas
validate it.
niggas understood. Niggas
Fuck,
like,
it's a bad look. Can't protect you. Type
bro,
shit.
low key. That's what a lot of them meant. It's and you're not on. It wasn't in her. Not. It
It
was
was
on
on
her
her at
you
the
feel
moment,
me?
right?
You feel me? And she saw it. We didn't
Now,
see.
I wanted to hate on Cody Ray.
Why?
That nigga can rap though. He looked like Macklemore, bro. Everything about where is he from? Wisconsin, bro. Like he just got
No, he's from. I think he's from Washington. He might be from
Washington.
one of those, but
You feel me? Like he just got the Macklemore. Like he got the coat that hangs
coming
to
back
like his
like Tom
thigh,
Brady against the Falcons.
tight. You feel me? Like he got the white boy like bars too.
I'm with you.
But I
was
think he
hating on him
had the
still.
best song. No,
I'm still hating on him. I don't care.
I thought he had the best song during his audition. Like in terms of like the song that's gonna like impress me with your bars, but also there's a hook involved. Because one thing I'll say,
Really?
it doesn't. I kind of subtract points from a performance that understands that, like, I don't know, that's the generic come up story. Like, I came from nothing, but I'm a star. I'm like, when you just kind of fall back on like, it's my moment. You feel me? I want to see if you have,
What was
because I
the-
think they're all capable of
Yeah.
sticking to that subject matter. I want to see if
There
you're
was a,
capable
there
of
was a
going
white
beyond
girl
that.
that was rapping like that too that made it through. She was basically just saying like, oh, like, what did she say? She had to say, I'm not like other rappers. I'm not like other rappers. Y'all doing it for clout. Y'all doing like, that was her whole thing. And she
Mm.
made it through. And I was like, I definitely would not have let her through, bro. I'm not trying to hear that
Remember the
shit.
Asian girl?
Fucking Luke Kang, bro. Luke Kang, my nigga.
bro.
Luke
I
Kang.
felt bad. I got secondhand embarrassment for that fucking performance, bro.
My nigga
I
Luke
liked her up until
Kang.
then. Up until yo, it was mad funny because when she got introduced, like they were telling her backstory, she's like,
That's what I'm saying.
she
That's
spoke
what
some Chinese and Asian language, and she's like, now I'm fucking with you. And she had like the biggest black
bro, I'm
accent.
telling you, bro. They was
Black
trolling.
accent's crazy, but you know,
I feel
it's
you,
like
though.
Aquafina.
She
type
had that
shit.
southern shit.
Yeah,
She sounded like she was from the south. What she's Vietnamese though. That's not crazy. Not even Chinese, bro. You talking about Luke Kang, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like, yo, she,
that was probably a name that stuck that she did not create, bro. They're like, you Luke Kang now.
It's like, yo, my nigga Luke Kang.
But
Like,
it just
what?
hurt because, like, again,
That's fucked up.
whenever you try to like over direct the audience, and it hurts when you be like, yo, put your hands up, and everybody's like, no,
Yeah, bro.
you don't got the audience.
Yo, the
That hurt.
Sudanese nigga got through though.
Who?
The Sudan nigga.
Which one was that?
That tall African nigga, bro.
Oh, he did.
He got through.
The thing is, I didn't see his. I didn't see his audition. I just seen he was in the room,
Yeah.
so I was just like, I
He was
wonder
another
what
one
he
that had
did.
a short joint. He shouldn't have made it through. I don't feel like.
Mm.
He's kind of chips.
$250,000 on the line.
Bro, fucking up in the
How you feel
cypher
like your
with that
chances?
much bread.
That's a fact.
That was, I'll tell you this much. If I get through the auditions, nigga, I'm not losing.
Bro, the thing is,
I'm sorry. There's no way.
everything would be planned to the T, bro. I wouldn't let
Exactly.
anything be to vibes, bro. Like, or I'm gonna wait for the moment. Like, nah, like the overly prep, like I'd be overly prepared. You feel me? From the audition, like I wouldn't want to over kind of plan and it looked forced because I think Luda had that criticism for one of them that it looked like he wasn't escaping from like what he knew he was initially gonna do from the jump. But like you gotta have a plan, bro. Forgetting your lines, stumbling, that's bad. You might as well just walk home, bro.
Yeah, there's a girl in the second. You guys gotta watch episode 4. She was bad, bro. Like she's just weird, and her shit was ass.
Damn.
You gotta watch it, bro. It's you'll know exactly what. As soon as you see it, you be like, oh, that's who he was talking about.
Yeah.
She did not. Yeah. Hopefully, she took the feedback that she got. That's one thing I do appreciate though is that they actually give them feedback, even if they don't make it through. They give them like they're not just saying like, nah, I didn't like it, like it wasn't good. Like they actually like they point out the things that niggas is doing well and like the energy and like shit that they bring to the table and the things that they need to work on.
Who's your favorite host? Because mine's Luda. I feel
Khaled,
like
bro. that nigga's hilarious. That nigga's hilarious, bro. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I could see you in the booth right now, like
because as a producer, like I hear records, and you can rap. That nigga's mad funny, bro. I'm saying
you a star.
I see it.
But not today.
Facts, but not today. You know what I mean? Is this show about what they doing or the potential? If it's the potential, then I'm gonna say yes this time. Like, yo, he's mad funny, bro. I
love DJ guy. Yo, if that's the energy he carries, like all around him, like every day, like I can see why he got mad friends.
No bullshit, I can't even hate on it, bro. The nigga's mad entertaining, bro. He seems like he's a joy, bro.
He's a chill guy.
Or he mad annoying, like he's not getting like he's asking for the feature.
Facts.
He's like, this is why we gotta do it.
You know what I mean? He's like, it would be perfect. Your career, my career, stars aligning, right? Legacy, like,
dude.
You feel me? Something like, as he said, rhythm and flow, dude. He said that was crazy.
That's a bar.
Nah, that nigga's bad funny.
That's funny. We gonna see how it plays out.
Right, but shout out SeeFour, man.
For sure, putting Boston
dope
on the map. You feel me? I feel like a lot of times we got the idea that Boston is just that stereotypical Southie. You know, all those type of vibes, the Mark Wahlbergs of the world. You feel me? But
we got niggas, man.
We got a whole rap scene. We got a whole music scene.
We got talented people
R&B,
here, bro.
all that.
I'm real glad that he's on there for real. You know what I mean? Because like SeeFour is a perfect example too of what it looks like when you're able to pour into the community and the community can pour back into you. You feel me? At different points in his life, he's been a part of mad organizations. He's worked with the Sound Lab. He's worked as an independent artist. He's been doing this since he was like 13, 14. You feel me? Like all over Mass, like not just Brockton, not just Boston. You feel me? Like all over. So,
bro, he earned this opportunity. Like dope. Obviously, we know plenty of people who deserve opportunities like this. You feel me? But he's can't say he hasn't earned it. Like from when he was 16, 17, touring with what's he touring with, bro? He was a big act.
Reason. I know he opened for Reason. I don't know if he's
nah. It was a bigger artist though. I forgot who it was though. But all that to say, like he's been performing, he's done his rounds, and at this point, I love it for him. So we'll see how it plays out. Again, I gotta predict that like based off how it's being shot, but I'd love to be surprised. I'd love to be wrong.
You think JTL about to win?
Oh no, I told you like I think a fam will. LG, is it Donna? She hard. I don't know their names, but I could tell their face. I'll be like,
bro, the New York lady. What was her name?
The one that had an attitude?
Yeah, from Brooklyn. What's her name? She's valid though. I don't think the attitude.
Was she one of the two people that got in like
that was
the beef in the third episode?
Yeah.
When they were like talking about their writing processes? Yeah. Because one didn't rap to the beat, and then the other one had to go into a whole different room.
Yeah. It was interesting. But she's dope, but I don't understand how, like, what the criticism is that the judges are giving her. They're saying she just got it. She was rapping, she's holding it, she's rapping. I'm like, she's not even.
I'm
like, that's
her
not,
confidence, I can tell.
And to me, that's just not constructive. Because they're like making it seem like she's doing more than she is because like she's fired.
Or the way that they made it sound is like, I could see that you got a lot more you hiding. Like as
and
if
they're like, oh, yeah, you're like, yo, like you're holding it, but we would love to see. We know you could give even a little bit more. And I'm like, she's not giving anything right now. Like literally, like she's rapping and then like it's fire, but that's it. She's literally not doing anything else.
in place.
Everyone else on her team was like, and she
did that during the audition too.
And she exactly. And but during the audition, they was like some people don't even gotta do it.
No bullshit.
She just
no
got
bullshit.
it. I was like, what? What? When they're saying that a nigga like SeeFour has too much energy, she can do nothing. And they're like, some people don't even need to do nothing.
That's a cop.
What? Like,
So
they was just fucking with it.
We gonna see how it plays out. But it's dope. It's dope to see.
Nah, it's facts. It's good, bro. It's a good look.
Hope to see more too, like just more folks from out here being represented.
Nah, hell yeah. And it's 10 episodes, so hey, who knows?
So what are they doing? Are they dropping like 4 at a time?
Nah, it's 1 week at a time now after this.
No, like 4.
No.
Oh, it's really?
It's just like the first 4 episodes.
And then
So we're gonna have to wait a couple weeks to get the determined winner.
I think the last episode will air at the end of December.
Oh,
I see. All right. Before we get out of here, y'all got anything? That's what I don't know. On y'all brains, on y'all thoughts?
Have a happy Thanksgiving, you feel me? Make sure you're with family, friends, Friendsgiving, whatever. Just, stay warm. Eat all good foods.
How has that been affecting y'all?
What,
The 4 p.m. nightfall.
That was fire. I love it.
I can't get with it, bro.
I love it so much, bro.
I can't get with it. So it's the one time a year where I get reminded where I was like, I can see myself living outside of here.
So here's my thing. I gauge my productivity by how much I can get done before the sun goes down.
Really?
So when the sun be going down later, bro, I get so much less done throughout the day. Because I'm like, I got time. But when the sun goes down early, I'm in that mode, nigga. I can't let it sink. Nothing gets past me.
I feel like I just don't want to, like, when I get out of work, I just want to go home.
I feel you.
Like, all the little errands I would have done, like, before, like, yo, let me stop at the car wash. Let me go here. Let me drop off this. Let me do, like, I don't want to do none of that, bro. Like, I just want to go home because that's what I'm being signaled to do, bro. You feel me? Like,
I feel you. But my thing with it is that, because I also will just go home now. That is true. It's just doing way less shit. But you know what? It also, like, it makes me feel like I gotta, like, my day's ending quicker, so I gotta go to bed earlier as well, which I also fuck with heavy.
Yeah.
I'm getting way more sleep.
I have not.
Nigga said I can't.
Bro,
relate.
I texted him like 4:30 in the morning talking about, yo, by the way, I left some trash in your office.
Yeah,
It's like,
bro,
I
I wasn't even there. You left it on Thursday. It was Friday. The cleaner comes Friday.
That's crazy.
I don't know when's the last time I stayed up till 4:30. Maybe my birthday. But like,
Bro,
damn, that's how I know it's been some progress.
Low key, me either, bro. I haven't been up that late in a long time, bro.
You too old to be staying up that late.
What be happening at those hours, bro?
I be working class and everything, working on projects and
class.
stuff.
Nigga in art school, bro. No
At
bullshit.
4:30 in the morning.
Doing homework. He got a dress due at 12.
Yeah, bro.
Nah. That's goon hours, bro. You gotta get out of there.
Whoa.
But Beyonce halftime show for Christmas Day. The NFL's trying to step on the NBA's toes.
That
So
shit about to be fire.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know.
yeah,
bro,
Netflix
for the
better get the
Ravens,
buffer and
Texans,
shit
bro.
going like out of the way before.
Bro, if I'm watching a football game and that shit's buffering, bro, I promise you I'm unsubscribing. There's no excuse for that shit. I'm sorry. Netflix
He throws it up and
Yeah, you're not
99%,
like,
like,
gonna
yeah.
do that while I'm watching Lamar, bro. You're fucking that shit's not gonna work, bro. Get that shit together ASAP. Fix it.
this is year, man. This is year. I'm excited for y'all. Y'all might win the chip. And when I can make that
I hope
cosign,
so.
that my cosign mean a lot, bro. You feel me? Because the eye test, I got it. But
Bro, I told you before, we gotta be able to beat the Steelers.
gotta beat the Chiefs, nigga.
I'm
Stop
not
saying that
worried
when y'all
about that,
didn't
bro.
win week 1, bro.
We didn't win week 1, but it's also week 1. And the refs
Sets a
definitely
tone.
and the refs called that game crazy.
They did.
They
The
haven't
toe on
even-
the line is nuts.
They haven't been doing that the rest of the year, so I don't like. I'm whatever. But the Steelers though, because that's a team. The Chiefs follow the Steelers game plan.
Who's the
to beat
starting
us.
quarterback?
Russell Wilson.
Oh wow, he's held that.
Yeah, that nigga's nice.
Yo, you see what they did to Daniel Jones?
Yeah.
Why'd he apologize like that? It didn't even look real. It was like, yo, fucking deliver the prepared speech.
The fact that the
Like,
nigga's
he
a
had a
free
gun
agent
to
though
his
is
head, bro.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, they released this nigga. That's nuts.
I think the Raiders should sign him. They need a quarterback, somebody that's decent. But my thing is that we can beat the Steelers, and we can do it this year. We should have beat them. We should have
Can't
beat
beat the
them on
Lions.
Sunday. Yeah, easily. No, I'm not worried about NFC teams. They don't win against us ever.
All right.
Lamar's literally like we've only lost one game since he's been a starter to an NFC team. It was to Daniel Jones Giants.
Damn.
No bullshit. They got rid of the one nigga that could beat us. See?
I got faith in y'all. But before let's get out of here before the drums really start kicking in and shit.
Yeah, they're doing some shit over there now.
But hey man, it's been another episode of Bad for the Community. I enjoyed our breakdown of this album. I think we did fair.
Shout out to this nigga Kendrick, man.
Shout out to Kendrick for the whole year. For giving us something to talk about a whole year, bro.
That nigga
Just
was
giving rap
carrying
fans
media.
something to talk about. That's what's fun about rap. When we could come in here and we could debate it, we could talk about it. Just give us something to react to, you know what I mean? And that's what music's about, making us feel something, and it's provocative.
Facts. Gets the people going.
So let us know in the comments. Drop your thoughts on the project. Rate it. Do whatever you need to. You feel me? Tell us your hottest songs. Tell us the songs you wasn't really hot on. And do y'all think that this is gonna be the last? Is this the final offering, or is there a follow-up?
I think it's gonna be a follow-up. I mean, just my last take too.
Yeah.
Usually Kendrick drops a Heart series song, and then that follows up with an album. So
you're not wrong.
Let's see if he continues that. If
that's a good theory, if any, I've ever heard.
Yeah.
So that's you?
No, hell no.
Oh.
I'm not that smart.
So that's you?
I was ready to be like, yo, Johnny said that, bro.
This nigga's locked in. I heard it. I was like,
I might have to throw that around
No
a little
bullshit.
bit more. That's you? Like, yo, who's taking that? Nigga spitting.
Niggas be like, you heard about this? That's you? I'm like, nah, I see it all. Okay.
Hey, but
That's funny.
we out of here. Y'all have a great week. Be easy.